A beautiful good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow aliens. Welcome to the long time not having been there FarmSimShow. I can't even pronounce it. On my channel, my name is Paul, and with me today, the Disturb?
Good evening, everyone.
The totally not crazy Irrsin Rainer.
Hello.
And me. And I'm. Let's see if we get any viewers, anyways.
Hopefully we will. There are at least 18 people instantly that are interested.
I think they won't believe it until it happens. We had so many streams. Not happening. And I totally switched to English in FarmSim. I totally switched to English in on Twitch.
I see what looks like English in FarmSim.
I thought of everything. Hello, Philip.
You are such a professional.
No, I'm not. I'm just old and lucky that I hit the right buttons. Fapsel, ja, schieß los. Eine deutsche Frage kann man natürlich auch beantworten.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
So what do we have to show people tonight? Do we have anything cool we can show off?
I can turn on my webcam that is for farm only fans, but
No.
So Sunny, good evening, my heart.
No. That will get you banned.
Braven, hey. This is your first English stream? Yeah. Normally we had them on a on a weekly basis. The English Thursday was always the English stream. Then I didn't feel that well, and I gave it over to Disturb, and we kind of synced with our migraines.
You gave me the illnesses as well. It was great.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
But we kind of messed it up.
Yeah, so Paul's taken over for a bit while my brain is trying to kill me.
Am
Not
I
literally.
still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I lost connection to the game.
What? Oh no! Does the truck now funny things in the backyard?
No, track should be standing there.
Okay, if it's still standing.
No, I've already had to listen to you sing once tonight.
Ich möchte im LS19 Mais Plus besteigen und finde kein Erklärvideo dazu. Gibt es jede Menge vom 19er, gab es von uns sogar. Am Mais Plus Support Discord, wenn der Kanal nicht geschlossen ist, falls ich den nicht geschlossen habe, ist das Tutorial noch da. He's asking for implementing FS19 fruits in FS19 for a tutorial.
There is a very good tutorial on there.
Yeah, I think in the support Discord there should be plenty of them, right?
Yeah, there's the very complete one by whoever did it that I can't remember because I'm really bad at remembering people's names sometimes.
Yeah, he doesn't join the streams anymore after we switched to Twitch from YouTube. It was yeah.
But there is I'm assuming it's still on there anyway. I never ventured. Yeah, there's the FS19 do-it-yourself update.
Yeah, you will see the channel because you're admin. I'm not sure if I closed it because of the questioning for.
Okay.
Who's the English person? It's Disturb. It's our English ambassador.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's me. I'm the English person.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's you.
Yeah.
Are you blind?
Yeah.
You know that? Who are you? You.
I am.
No. Who are you? You.
Me. Yeah, I'm me. I am the English person who's supposed to be the ambassador community guy for the English community, and I do all of or most of these tutorial videos. in English.
I think Paul meant this the scene from Rush Hour.
Yes, I love you. I love you.
Jackie Chan and oh god, who's the other guy? I don't.
I can't remember who the other person is.
Are you blind? Yes, you is blind. No, are you blind? Yes, you is blind. Who are you? You. It's so funny. Back in the days, it was even more than today because now. Oh, DHL. Bavarian Redneck. Hey.
Chris Tucker.
Farmer 89. Hey.
Evening Farmer and everyone else.
Fabsle, frag bitte mal im Discord. Da kann dir jemand dann direkt den Link geben, falls der Kanal noch offen ist. Ich weiß es nicht. Oh, here's a very well-known YouTuber, a contractor YouTuber. In his video yesterday, he said that basically where this map is playing, yeah, they also have the Carbo Calc. They do it basically the same that we did here. I thought it was a very unique thing here, but actually last week they received the Carbo Lime, and now we received it too. Now we can spread Carbo Lime.
So you both had a delivery at the same time?
Yeah, basically. No, I was really a little bit struggling. We tested it here, and it was meant for the Bergisch Land, but the Bergisch Land will not happen in FS22. If there is a new FS25 maybe next year.
Next FS25 next week. Awesome.
Oh, compost is also here. There's not enough time for it to do. So we thought we put it on the Eifler Land map, but I was not sure on using it here on a regular basis. But now we can.
So I parked the truck, so now you said I should grab a tractor and come to your field, or should I use your tractor?
No, you can't use my tractor because it's already packed and loaded.
Okay.
Because I got the, this is the collab tractor from Agrar Design Austria and us. And I got the, how is it called in English? Bale collector.
Bale collector.
From AKL, a partner from Agrar Design Austria in front. So I can put the bales very fast by side that we can spread compost and stuff on here.
Which baler?
It's here on the field already. I'm with it on the field. Because I didn't know if you would bale, so I put our stuff on here so that I could do it.
So you're going to collect the bales with that while we're in bales?
Correct.
Ah.
I put it straight on the side so that we can spread the compost afterwards. So let's see.
I've never seen I was going to say professional, but a person who knows what they're doing actually use one of those. So it would be interesting.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
You didn't have to say that. You should have just, bragged it. Wing it.
No, I'm totally honest. I'm just totally honest. So I have no clue what I'm doing. It's the first time that I'm using this thing here. So I really have to have a look on how to unfold it. And I'm doing it with you guys.
Yeah. As my old boss used to say, bull manure with confidence.
Yeah. You don't have to know how to do it. You just have to sell it, that you know how to do it.
Yep. You just have to be confident.
Lift, here. Pada.
Good evening, Ash.
Pada. Hello? Okay. First that, and then pada. Oh no. It doesn't pada. It doesn't do the pada. What is going on? Again.
There's nothing like watching a professional.
This is working up and down, and
Maybe use the front loader. I guess you've got a while. You don't have any bales yet.
No,
I've never had any success with things like this, which is why I was curious. Evening, Mark. How you doing?
Hey, Bosti, Achim, hey, Tim Fries, good evening.
A really long name, just say Mark. It's shorter and easier.
Uh-huh.
That's a translation of Mark into English, in case you hadn't realised.
How many horsepower do I need?
What did you use last time?
That's a good question.
I think it was the small one.
500? 500 is probably good.
Yeah, I think I used the green
I got only 130, so. So this is now the question on how it works, because unfolding means X.
Is everything attached?
Yes,
with
it
manual
is.
tap?
Yes. So if they're standing fold bay loader, it means it's unfolded. Lower bay loader is V, and V doesn't work.
You
has
possibly...
has it mouse does it have mouse control?
Yes, yeah,
my
sure.
question.
But
Is it conflicting with the front loader?
No, I can really move it.
Okay. But is the front loader stealing some of the controls that you need to open and close this?
No, I got the front loader on a totally different. I can move everything with the front loader.
Yeah. But if you didn't have the front loader, would those controls be moving the bale collector?
I don't think so. Because the way it is aimed, the back is not for the front loader. It's the same with the silo compacting unit.
Okay.
So
I have had conflicts like that in the past. So
yeah, I'm waiting for the bales to come. Maybe it grabs the bales or something like that.
I hope it's not some sort of cheaty auto load thing you're going to be using. I would be disappointed.
I don't ducking care.
You've missed me, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
And all my helpful comments.
Mm-hmm. This is basically like you standing at the pool, taking a piss and telling the child not to drink from the pool because the water's dirty. That's how it feels when you tell me you're cheating.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yes, but it's true.
Yeah, it's harsh, but fair. I'll give you that.
I mean, we can detach the front loader just to
show that I'm wrong.
Just to humor you.
Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to leave it in the way of the poor baler man.
No.
Okay.
Same. Doesn't work.
I was wrong.
No, it's nothing right or wrong. It's just figuring out.
Yeah.
So
it's just one of the things I would have done if I was struggling to get something like that to work. Of course, I don't have the longer process of reconnecting everything. Yeah.
This one day I wanted to show off something. And going totally wrong.
Maybe when there's bales there, it will start behaving.
Slife, hey, yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is the way you've got the front loader how you would have it when you were doing field work that didn't need a front loader?
What do you mean?
So because I'm assuming you're planning to just use the implement on the back.
No.
No. Okay. Well, if you were going to be baling, say, if you were going to be running the baler with that tractor.
Stop a second. Silvana, I cannot unfold the bale collector. Is there a trick? Because it's his.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
Yeah, I got it with mouse control, but it's not. I mean, I can do this. Ah, this one here. Honey, I love you.
Did you have to press the other button?
Oh, look at this. I'm waving. Yay. Ah, Schätzchen. This is so unbelievable.
Now we just need the baler man.
Only for you. But now I'm in the struggle because I didn't want to use the mouse. I wanted to use the. I have to. Okay, we will go from the SWAT and we will pick some new key bindings. So you meant if I would normally drive that way with the front loader, if it is not necessary, depending on what I'm using in the back. If you have something heavy in the back, it makes no sense to deconnect the front loader and put a front weight on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So most of the work that requires a little bit lift in the front or a little bit weight in the front, you keep it on them. But for my personal view, I always detach the front loader and only put it on when I needed it.
Okay.
But
in the real world?
In the real world, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's heavier on the wheels. You have more rubber going away and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So because all of my experiences I learned from YouTube, my impression was that you wouldn't take it off routinely. You would just leave it attached all the time.
Mm-hmm. If you have, I mean, a friend of mine who was a really big forage contractor, he always left the front loader on the tractor because he used it on a daily basis. If you use it in 2 hours, you don't put it down. But if you don't use it for 2 weeks, you can put it down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what is he saying? With VCA, you can take the mouse control to joystick. Oh, how does that work?
Pass. It's a feature of VCA I am not aware of. I guess ideally you would map it to your side panel or one of your joysticks.
This is side panel. Why is it not going up and down now? Now it's totally confused. The thing is now totally confused here. Same as me.
Is it because you've still got the back implement selected?
Yeah, but you need to have it selected to move it, right?
To move the back implement, yes.
So basically I should have this not on. Wait, this is left mouse up and down. So it is possible that you were even right at all. Anyways.
Yay me! Yeah, I've certainly had cases where the game's got confused when you've got a front loader attached because they use at least similar elements of the mouse controls.
Can I attach 2 of those to the tractor?
I think that's probably better because I think the problem is that the front loader controls are still active when you have the back implement selected. They're not they're not properly separated like the front and rear implements are. Which makes sense for doing stuff, but for things like this, not so much.
Ah, now we're coming closer. Whoa. Because this is the crane control here, if you can see it, with the joystick for the crane. I can do this. I can't do that. The other one. Oh, boy. 4 joysticks.
You just need even more.
I just need control. I think I will leave this. I will leave this implement. I'm not showing this off because therefore I have to really be prepared. I have to set up the. Yeah, and this is now for here up and down. No, I really have to set this up. Sorry, Renee, then I will not show off this today. Because this
More
is
practice required.
Yeah. No, that makes no sense if I'm struggling here with this stuff because I want to show it on how it works.
Yeah.
And I will put this in the right thingy then. Oh, so more time for Rainer to bail. Oh wait, at least I can resell this thing. That is out of the way for the moment. I had no clue that it has so many functions, to be honest. No, I really didn't know that there were so many functions on it, and because I had prioritized the cranes on the joystick, so they're whoa.
I think it'll be under bale loaders.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that it's expensive. I know, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Honey, if I can make you laugh, that's so unbelievable, priceless. Yes, and I'm old. You can call me Sugar Daddy if you want to.
No, thank you.
No, just what Renee said. No thanks. No, you really made a lot of very good functions in it, and it would be really a shame not showing them off correctly. So I didn't know that it's working that well.
I think you probably want to try and show it off with the two on one tractor, so you've not got a front loader interfering.
The front loader was not interfering with the crane steering, so I just have to put the crane steering on the right place. I guess I will not use the crane steering that much, anyways. And with the new setting up of the PC, I really have to do the whole input bindings, anyways. So I will do it the proper way when everything is cleaned up, and I will show it then. There will be some more bales to come. There will be some more bales.
It's kind of fundamental with how you play that there will always be lots of bales.
Yeah, we got 800 additional bale types already, so yes, so 800.
By the time you've made a few of each of those to show them off.
A few.
A lot. How is it 800?
Because of all the different bale sizes, we of course put in for demoddings small bales, big bales.
So there's round, square.
Yeah. We have
for these smaller bales. Yeah.
We have had them since the beginning in Maze Plus, anyways. The small and the big ones. Most people maybe even not know that we have them in there. Yeah. That they don't need the additional wrapper that is already implemented in Maze Plus.
Yep. Explain that to someone a few days ago when 4D's Heston Baler released that the Maize Plus bale wrapper already had all that covered.
By the way, a little bird told me, well, okay, the bird is in my head, that that there are a few new front loader tools are coming to use. Nice, yes, 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 please, yes. I hope they are for the feeding.
Yeah, so there's 3 round, and then there's the 3 normal big square bales. Then there are 3 different bale sizes that 4D's Heston baler can make.
In 3 sizes?
There are... The numbers multiply up really quickly. You only have to look through the number of different bales that the bale wrapper included with Maize Plus can wrap, and you'll get an idea of how that multiplies really quickly.
Just to give you an overview, we have wet alfalfa, alfalfa windrow, semi-dry alfalfa, dry alfalfa, alfalfa silage. So wet, windrow, semi-dry, hay, silage are 5. 5. Keep that in mind. 5. Yeah.
5 per grass type.
Just as a 5.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. And there are 5 or 6 additionals that would make 60, around 60, 70 then. Then you have wheat, barley straw, oat straw, spelt straw, rice straw, triticale straw, maize straw. Then you have the crop windrow. Then you have the whole baleable TMRs.
Yeah. Are you sure it's only 800?
No.
I think you might be off.
Off?
I think it might be more than that.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm off the stream.
No, I think it might be, yeah, going through how many different bale types there are, and then thinking about how many different bale sizes there are. I think it might be more than 800.
I'm not sure. At least that's what BGO told me.
That might be as far as it's got in making them, I guess.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, the time is running again, right? Yeah. So I need
0.5.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Vicky, hey. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Alfalfa hay. Clover hay. Herbgrass hay.
All these different types of bales.
Yeah. Hey.
There's going to be a lot of bale types there.
Yeah, and this is why Giants should finally make the Anderson wrapped bale, round bale collector converted to FS22. We really need it.
Which one?
The only one they didn't do yet.
No, lost me. What they need to do is
Anderson bale collector.
Yeah.
The one I got behind the tractor is for round bales. The other one is for square bales. And there's a third one that is with where you can grab wrapped round bales, foiled round bales without damaging them.
Okay.
And this is still missing. And it's because it was in a DLC. You can't take it that easy, right? So.
Yeah, so we have to wait for Giants to release it.
Yeah, and I'm praying for it. So I guess there are a lot of questions that you have on your list that people ask you in your Discord and all that stuff.
Not really, surprisingly.
Okay, nice. So no interest in TerraLife. Okay, fine.
No one cares. The bit that I've been really thinking about a lot as I play is soil compaction
Yes.
and managing that around your farm.
Yes.
No more sneakily cutting across a field when no one's watching, because you're going to leave a big old soil compaction track.
Depending. How heavy the tractor, how wide
True.
the wheel, how much tire pressure you have,
True.
how wet it is, what crop is on the field.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be set up where whatever you do, you're going to get some amount. But I might be wrong, because
No, it is the way it is in real life.
and I assume that they're if you drive a vehicle across the field, you get some amount of compaction.
Yes. The good
However
thing,
small.
the good thing is that we have then finally the absolute real world application for our grassland subsoiler
Mm-hmm. Yep.
that no one else has.
Yep. Taking the compaction out of your grass fields, which is what it's for. So, yeah. I guess what I'm also not sure of is which features you have spoken about on the German stream. So which features are public yet and which aren't.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I thought would maybe be a good idea for this evening would be for you to run through which features you have already spoken about.
All of them.
There is no !mods command, Fabian, because pretty much 90% of what's on here is private or in testing. So you cannot download it anywhere.
I'm really not sure on where we left off with the last stream, to be honest.
I think the big things we were talking about in the last streams were animal feeding, animal models, different animal
No, I mean
breeds.
Which timetable we were on. Because what we talked about 8 weeks ago about features,
Mhm.
it has completely changed. I mean, it has changed in the way they work. It has changed in depth on how deep they go, because they really went totally nuts on everything in a positive way.
Yep. So what happens when you have good, excited modding teams?
Yeah, and when they are waiting for giants to increase limits, and they don't have to do anything else, then they come up with new stuff. So, I mean,
how much? Carry on.
No, you go on.
How much can we say about the growth system at this point?
We have much more growing stages. Not only the 12, much more than it is in vanilla game, and we have growth stages of the crops. Instead of the 8 to 10, we have 31.
Okay.
So that means every crop grows basically every growing stage with a new texture and gets shown new. So you have a very realistic viewpoint on the crops.
So each crop has 31 growth states.
Yes.
In base game, growth state transitions only happen at the end of months.
Yes. Kind of tricky,
Okay.
huh? Kind of tricky, huh?
Yeah, I guess it takes 3 years for your crops to grow.
No, this is why we have much more growth stages per year.
Yeah.
So the growing dates when they get triggered are much more than the 12 that you have in the vanilla game. And every crop has the possibility to do this 31 times, at least.
Yep.
Betty Gubby, yay, thank you. And nice cat, by the way.
We've spoken about the number of days per month, haven't we? Or have we?
Yeah, there are at least 4 days per month required, hard-coded.
Yeah. I thought it was more than that, but...
No.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess that's because
I'm doing
you
fine, Freddy.
you have to have so many days to allow for so many growth transitions.
Yeah, if you can do the math, basically like Nightcloak did in the English stream at that point, where I said, okay, I have to put him in the team because he's guessing too much on point.
Get that man an NDA.
Yes. Yeah, so
He seems to have been a very good addition to the team.
yes, he is. Much better than I thought, and even much better than I hoped for.
Mm.
He's really a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we can basically say that we have increased the growth stages, the possible growing dates in per year. So that means that also the crops have their time to grow, right?
Mm.
So they will grow. Not every growth stage is an exact growth stage in the way that it will grow 1 centimeter higher, yeah, like that.
Mm.
There are of course growth stages that we need for support of stuff from this crop.
Yeah. But it's going to be a much more gradual process rather than 3 or 4 graphical transitions.
Yeah, graphical transitions we have 31.
Yeah, that's most crops in base game have, is it 4 or 5?
If they have.
Yeah.
Oilseed radish doesn't even have that.
No, but and you see that a lot, and I manage to confuse myself quite often with corn, as it looks like you should be able to silage it, but actually it's one growth state away.
Yeah.
But there's no visual change between those 2 growth states.
Yeah, if you plant it and the first growth stage is already a meter high.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is there are a lot of smaller growth stages that we put in. So if you sow wheat or stuff like that you really get the small crops starting small.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that really helps with the minimum number of days as well, because people that are used to playing with less will actually see more happening.
you have much more going on and you have much more work to do, and but it's not just time consuming, it's immersive in my opinion.
Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of different things to get crops to yield well.
What is it in vanilla base game with the grassland work at the moment? Close to non-existent, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can once you've mowed it, if you haven't got precision farming on, if you run a grassland roller over it, you're back at full fertilization and you just wait for it to grow again.
Yeah. The whole grassland stuff has changed so much that you can really make authentic grass work. And everything with a visual change. If you're harrowing, or if you're weeding, or if you are rolling, if you're reseeding, there will be something like a random boar invasion. Wild boars will invade your fields due to the night. That means you will have all of a sudden stuff in your husbandry or in your field that are not sown anymore. That
Wild Boars, wasn't that a song in the 80s by Duran Duran?
No, I mean, that were wild boys, but they were boars too, yeah. Oh, I remember we were doing this in class, a karaoke version. Oh boy, that was, oh yeah. Wild boys! I love him to remember stuff like that. It's so. Saga NS Alpine getting Greenland meat. Yes. Yeah, for all the Greenland maps, for all the grassland maps, it's really, it's a total game changer. The grassland on its
Hey,
own.
the baler is full.
Yeah, and before people ask, no, you won't be able to see those boars or hunt them.
Not in this farm sim.
If you're standing in the field, they won't turn up. Well, they might, but you won't see them. They'll wait until you've gone.
In the next farm sim, they are already confirmed.
You need to integrate it with the hunter to get the full effect.
Yeah, no, that this is something that is not possible because of the FSK 0.
Yeah.
But Nightcloak already has the models built for it. But it's too much. It's too much for this farm sim to integrate.
Not Nightcloak, Bavarian Redneck.
Yeah, Bavarian Redneck. I mean, sorry.
I was surprised when you said Nightcloak.
Yeah, there's. I'm old.
Yeah, he is a man of many talents, but didn't realise he was into 3D animal modelling as well.
No, but he's within the basically making it happen with Loki and Weasel together. It can be like some random. Maybe you go to bed, you go to sleep, and then you get a notification in the morning. Your cornfield is trashed because a herd of wild boars went through it, something like that. Or I'm not sure if I can say the other thing, but I will do it anyways. They do not listen either. Or maybe there's a message that there was a thunderstorm and your crops are lying on the field, so something like that.
Your crops have been thunderstruck.
We actually worked out if we can implement that yet.
Oh yes, we did.
Okay.
If it's set, it's done. That's how all the crazy things came into the game the last 3 weeks.
I can hear Weasel somewhere cursing you.
No, he won't. He likes stuff like that. One of my friends always complains that FS is too arcade. Gonna be interesting to see his reaction after TerraLife release. Oh yeah, I want to see the reactions of so many people.
I often complain that it's too arcadey.
But with TerraLife you will see a lot of the realism players complaining about the complexity.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
No, they'll be telling you that's not realistic.
Yeah, or that.
That's what they'll tell you, you know. They'll tell you you've got it wrong. It's not their version of realism.
Yeah, it's not realistic. You don't have to calculate your fertilizer stuff like you do in real life.
Yeah.
You don't have to analyze your feed.
Nightcloak wanted that in the game, that we have to make analysts of the feeding stuff, and I said no, we will lose all of them. The feeding already is very very time consuming, and you have to think about it. But if we would make it that you really have to think about on how much phosphorus and stuff is in the food, you will lose them. You would lose. You would lose me, because then there's no fun anymore. That's reliving real life school days.
I think the problem as well is you'd have to do a complete another layer into the engine, wouldn't you, to have that variation in food quality.
Yeah. There's already so much on my plate for the feeding for the next farm sim.
Yeah.
To make it more complex, easier complex. So if you mow it at a certain growth stage, you will get a certain amount of yield and protein and stuff, so that you can differ if you're mowing late or early. It's not possible in this farm sim anymore. But thinking about this stuff, makes it more complex, but it's easy to handle.
Yeah, because you just choose when you do a process rather than you do a
Correct.
process and get a random effect.
Correct. So and this is the way it only can be increased.
Yeah.
Going too much into depth is really not no.
Yeah, I think with who was it? Salvana. I think many of the realistic players will come up with excuses for not using it. Oh, it's not on all platforms, or it's not on a map that I want to play, or not that it's too complicated.
Yeah, if you have to learn on how to put your ratio together, it's totally okay. But like he says, if you have to do it all the time before you're feeding, the fun is away. It's just gone.
Yeah.
So we have to focus on getting stuff more realistic. That is too arcadey. That is too not fun enough to play with. But it has to be on a level where you still can have fun with it.
Yeah, I think that, like I say, that aside from the fun aspect, it adds a huge amount of engine complexity.
You can visit us in voice, René, if you want to.
Adds lots of load onto the already probably going to be very taxed game engine.
Oopala.
Yeah, the engine is one thing, the limits are the other thing, and what I'm saying, always saying, is we need to have a very very good base. We have to make a good base, and the rest, next FarmSim.
Yeah.
There is so much stuff we could do. There's so much we could do that would take endless, and then we would be not releasing before and next year.
Yeah, and eventually you have to stop adding features and release something, which
Yeah.
is, you know. And I think the other thing that you need to see is the reaction to the number of features that are included.
I mean, when we spoil from here to there some stuff, you always have the people who say, yeah, but couldn't you do this and that on top too?
Yeah.
And I said, well, I just spoiled 100 features, and you said, yeah, nice, but the 101s I want to.
The 101st that you didn't mention is the one that's absolutely essential for me to enjoy your project.
Yeah. The problem is now we're getting into panic mode because we still don't know what can be in the game from all those features together. We only know that when we start the beta streams, and at this point, at the moment, I don't want to pick just one feature that we have to get out, that we have to cancel. None of the features that we have I want to miss. None of them. None. And
none of them we really want to have to scale too much either.
What do you mean?
Like, cutting back on 31 growth stages or 800 bale.
Yeah, no, I take that as one feature. So
but you don't want to have to cut it down to 12 growth stages.
No. This styling down is anyways from the table. No, there would be a total cancel or not. But with all those this stuff that we have in there, it's all connected to each other. And on this map here, can you remember when we started alpha streaming on this map? When I said, well, we have 5 to 10% of TerraLife in here only?
Yep.
This is bullshit now. This is not even 2% now because TerraLife exploded.
René, join the team voice, FR team voice, and I will.
Yeah. Please. So this is. We didn't put any new stuff in here. So everything that we have now is for the betas, and we have. It feels like we have 500% more features than we had at the beginning. And those 500% features are only the ones that are ready, not the ones that are still coming. So,
And one of the big limitations that is constraining some of that potentially is multiplayer support. And not having a minimum requirement of a supercomputer to play it.
Can you pull him or?
Yeah, I just have to look where to click and stuff. I don't do it this often.
Hello, can you hear us? Can you talk?
Good evening.
Hello, my sunshine. Hello.
My only sunshine.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
This is so basically this is my husband.
Okay.
Yeah, we both met, and we I mean, guys, you know how I mean it. Yeah. So for those who are what is it called? Oh shit, I forgot it. The word.
Don't have a sense of humor.
No, boah, was heißt das nochmal?
Socks of Dutch?
Nee, mir fällt hier gar nicht ein. Give me a second. Brain back. For those who are homophobic, I'm sorry, guys, you're wrong here because we love everyone.
You meant stupid. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, when we met, it took us 30 seconds to fall in love, and we start talking, and it was really nice. And then we met at FarmCon, and it was basically the same. So it was really cool. And there is no other partnership that I take for that I'm so into like this. It's so. Was heißt nochmal ernst nehmen?
Taking something serious?
Yeah, I mean, there's no other partnership that I'm taking that serious as this with Agrarius in Austria. It's really. So you have good news?
I have always good news.
Also with Terra beep?
You mean the C?
Yeah.
I got there no news.
Oh.
That's what pissing me off.
Okay.
That's the problem. I ain't got any news.
Why do I have to think of a erste allgemeine Verunsicherungssong noch 3,5 Atü?
No, it's written in the stars.
Okay. But I mean, it's a little bit off topic. It's a little bit internal talk, but who cares? So it's basically we were taking on those two partners that I mentioned. We were taking them on as a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can basically use everything that you need to bribe them or show them stuff. Because
mainly, yeah.
Yeah, Rainer showed me yesterday something from the homepage, and it's basically the holy grail. Because we needed. There was something that we needed, and they have it in a little bit bigger scale, but much easier to use. So it's very difficult in a foreign language to subscribe something without getting to the point. That's.
But I think the easiest if Rainer just whispering me what the part is.
I think I just sent him the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the easier way.
Because this is something that we can put in TerraLife directly.
Mm-hmm. What I was burning my fingers down on my cell phone, and then decided no, going to notebook is you first now before you talked about the feeding and stuff, and the realistic players. I think if as far as I know the state now, the feeding is coming, or how to it's come. It's wrecking some balls so deep because that's not the, okay. What's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see, it is compatible with every tractor. So you just have to put it in front, and no, that's because we will have a solution for every tractor.
That's easy to build.
Yeah, I know, but it's much better with having a branding partnership with the Fada, with having the TerraLife and other
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So because it's like me making some commercials for Alienware would be the perfect fit also, right?
Yeah, I have connections to tell if you want.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I would totally do a Alienware sponsorship.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but to be honest, you not want that parts. Trust me.
I wouldn't mind one of their laptops.
I was in a former company where I worked. We was silver or gold part before Austria for Dell, before they joined with EMC, and we have had some Alienwares. That's 10 years ago. So to be honest, and we have had there a few Alienwares notebook. Yeah. That was not funny as when you start some gaming and this was, I think it was World of Warcraft or something I was playing on, and yeah, about half an hour in the raid the notebook says no thanks, I'm done.
I mean, Patrick from the Lindner team, he won Alienware PC at a competition at Lindner, so he was not complaining. I think it was a 6, 7 or 8K PC.
Yeah, but you know
They needed a lot of work to get them to be good, unfortunately.
To be honest, you the parts which are inside are not worth 6K or 7K. No. It's just I think at least about 30% are just a name.
I would agree with that, if not more, for a really bad funny. The cases look cool, but you're paying that much for a really badly designed case. Looks good.
I need a keyboard Alienware, I need a monitor Alienware, and I want the case from Alienware. I don't care what is in the case.
You might have to do a lot of work on the case to actually put anything useful in it, other than maybe I don't know, have it look nice on your desk.
It doesn't have to be powerful. I just need it as a streaming PC. I need a Elgato sponsorship for the streaming card. Then the streaming card comes into this case. Then I can put a camera on this case and showcasing it while I'm streaming on a regular working machine.
Yeah.
So this is all, guys. I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
Simple. Yeah, simple. Well, yeah, we hear it. It's really simple.
Yeah, just like TerraLife.
TerraLife is a simple mod. Just a simple mod.
It just makes a few little changes to how you play everything in the game.
It makes
forestry.
It mainly makes just one little change. It makes from the farming simulator to a real farming simulator.
I mean, the really good thing is the concept is now over 5 years old. It kind of awoke with Maze Plus and Horse extension, but it really came to life with the new team, and then with the marriage with Agrardesign Austria. For me, it's now perfection. We have now really every possibility. The only thing is, I think I did a good job in explaining to people that this is an ongoing project, that we have to cut it at a certain point, this farm sim, and that we have not quit it then, but that we will work on, and that the next farm sim will get even more. We have to rethink the timetables of regular modders, because normally you have an idea, you put it in Blender, you in-game it, you release it. That's not the way we can work with such a project, because there's giants involved that has to do their part too. and they are a company, so they have complete different thinking, and with a project that size, you really have to notice that. And but I think we are at a point at the moment with the team. With I mean, Ada is the only outsider, so to say, that ever was in the team Discord with us or has any permissions or something like that. So that on its own is a very big stepstone for us. Having this trust and the all the friendly people within Ada, within farming agency, and so it's really a good thing. And I don't care if people want the 101st feature instead of the other hundreds, because we do that because we can, and we learn and we progress. We have progress with it. So
Yeah, and you need now, as in my thinking, you need now a state where you say, okay, that's now the state. We try, or better said, we work on finishing up these parts, and this is the part where we going to be out with it, and then it's time for the community to respond to that. And and then you can say, okay, this part was good, this part was good, this part was not so good, and then you can still focus on updating and bringing new features when you see, okay, there are always the same questions about how about that. Then you can make that, but you need some time sometimes to say, okay, that's now the stage, and that's now how to go out.
there was only one thing wrong. There will be no part that is not good enough.
Yeah.
It's really because it is all connected. So the whole concept works together.
Yeah.
But the stages on how far you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, the soil compaction, the moisture, and all that stuff. If you would try to have it by 1 square meter, the moisture on the map, the engine wouldn't make it. So do we or should we then not do the feature, or should we make a feature that is maybe a little bit like it was in Seasons, better to handle, better to synchronize, and it's working, and you have this feature back, and then you see on how much impact it has on the whole and the other things, and then this basic TerraLife in this farm sim using as basic for the next farm sim with more power, more depth, and more fine-tuning.
Indeed, yeah.
Because when we do it, we have several branches. The English branch is working on the soil compaction, moisture, the thunderstorm stuff, and
I wish he was here.
So they are working on that. Robert and BGO and Nightcloak are working on the crops. Bavarian Redneck, Chisel, Achimobile, and Braven are working on the animals, on the ground types, on all that stuff. That we only know on how far we can go when those are together. That means when the beta streams start, then we can say, okay, we can increase a little bit, we have to decrease a little bit, but knowing from the beginning that making a finer grid, for example, would kill it anyways, we leave it out, because yeah,
you need to get a feeling what's working in the state of how it is currently and what's not.
Yeah. And at the moment we have no clue. We have really no clue.
Yeah, it's
almost every feature is being tested in isolation, isn't it?
Yeah. And
yeah, and that's the part. It's tested in isolation. You not have the dependency or the beside look what other features is doing with that too. So yeah, then that's gonna be the interesting thing then.
Best example, Maze Plus. It was running very fast. We had it very fast in 22. Then we decided to start multiplayer. And then month after month went by, because multiplayer is the killer. The synchronization is the killer, and we have a lot of stuff that we need to sync, way more than because everybody has to keep in mind there was FS17 with soil compaction, there was FS15 with soil mod, there was FS19 with seasons. Now there will be soil compaction, soil mod, seasons, Maize Plus, horse extension. This will be all in one farm sim.
Yeah, you bring it all together,
Yeah.
and then you need to see how those singular killers working together in a way of coexisting, or do they gonna make that lizard a mind blower?
Yeah, the good thing is that we don't have to take too much looks now into 3D modeling for machinery.
Okay,
And
why that? Why that?
I don't know. There's some.
There's some. Did you find some idiots to make that?
Yeah. And luckily those guys now don't have to think about too much about features and stuff and scripting. So this is also something that is really complementing each other so well.
Yeah, that you are mainly say you for our map it means we or for Hermann and Mr. Alpenflair or Sir Alpenflair, it means that he is giving up completely mainly the direction of what features are coming, because with TerraLife you got a main street on.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally changing the map anyways. It's changing the features on themselves are very unique, and the good thing is that we don't have to build the map. I mean, we built the HORSCH map, we built the Bergisch Land and the Eifler Land, so we have two to three mappers. But with Alpenflair now, I would say we have now 4 mappers. That means for the next project, they only have to build, and we do all the feature stuff, and your other guys do the machinery. And so we have, not one team has to do everything. So that means you can help each other, and that makes it much more fun to do so, because you suddenly can have crazy ideas, like our animal guys.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know our structure in other. That's why we work like we work.
Yeah.
Because it simply showed in the past few years showed us it's working how we gonna use it, and it's simply said that the same thing. You get the free day, you got the in gaming, you got the marketing, you got the testing and stuff, and now it's just in a bigger bunch of operating areas. It's mainly just bigger, and it's as you said, you can simply then focus on what your primary not would
Skill?
say asks. Talent. Yeah, talent is the good thing. What your primary talent is, you can focus on.
Yeah,
I
like
think-
the thing for the onions, for example, right? Oh, sorry, disturb. We talked the whole time. Go ahead, please.
No, it's fine. Carry on. I was just going to say it's like with the stuff that's been going on with TerraLife. The people are doing the things they are good at.
Yeah. Oh, and oh boy, they are good at it.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. No, I mean with the stuff we had. For me, it's. Wait, I have to put the tractor down here because Rainer's tractor is very loud. Oh, and I think I got the window open, the rooftop open. I have to close it. It should be. Do you recognize this tractor here? René?
I have just wait. I'm on the other game. Okay, I'm here. What?
Do you recognize this tractor?
Yeah.
It's the Potato 500. It's the one that I'm
Yeah.
new shoes.
Dave told me you was going to freak out at the shoeing.
Yeah, but I need the wider. I need the 2 steps wider back fenders. So I really need them to have 2 stages wider, because I can show you. I'm not sure if you saw it, but why not showing you? Come on, no problem. To the chopper. Wait, where is it? Holy moly!
No,
Where?
not here.
There it
It's a.
is. So this is wait.
It's a. Yeah.
So this is the 225 wheelbase that we need for
Mm-hmm.
the onions, with a little bit wider wheels. They are still narrow, but a little bit wider, that we can put on tire pressure, um, so that you don't make that much of a compaction. And they need the fenders a little bit wider too. Yeah.
Yeah. If the I will Dave already linked me one thing where we can maybe borrow them.
They fit. They do not
uh,
fit. They do not fit.
do they not fit?
No, I tried. They are.
Okay,
They are. Maybe if you
then
reshape them, or if you just reshape them in Blender, so that you take that you cut those off and put them on top of them, that they are at least the same form, that we can scale them a little bit.
uh, nah.
Whoosh!
He
So
said the naughty word.
the hey, the fenders, not so wait, I will show you. So this is a 225 for the sprayer and for the onion harvester, right? For the one in front and for the one in back, where someone asked me, ja, warum ein Fünfer? Warum ein Fünfer mit Hackbereifung? I don't know who it was, but so then we have the 150 for potatoes and for maize, and with the back ones, if you have something heavy for potato harvest, for example. Then the big ones for seeding, that we need even wider fenders, and these sides.
Yeah, the the thing is, when this I can I got mainly I can try something, but the thing is there a real option for that? Are there's
Yeah, sure.
because
You can buy wider fenders. I can give you after the stream. I will give you a 500 from FS19, who has basically 3 different fenders. Has a small one, and then
it,
and
yeah,
and in real
it's
life,
no problem.
in real life, you can attach wider fenders.
And okay, just to come to to the point, maybe I can just make a cut in the UV there, and then we can resize or stretch it a bit.
Yeah, and then there are even more regular street wheels, but with 2 meter width for when we have potatoes or the carrots with tram lines, that you can go in there with less soil compaction, and some smaller ones, very very often used in potato farms, that they have 2 meter. How is it called?
Track width?
Sounds right.
Ah,
From here.
No, not wheelbase. It's
Track
track
width.
width. Sounds right.
So this is very common used, and yeah, fenders here are not wide enough also. And then I put on those. They are just fitting with the normal. They are 180 in the track width for sugar beet, and some for you guys going up the hill. And then some care wheels for sugar beet, to have it going a little bit faster. They are a little bit wider in diameter, like you normally do when you put on care wheels that are usually a little bit wider, so you gain 2 or 3 kilometers per hour. It's also for potatoes with 180. Scumface, hey.
There's going to be a lot of tire changing going on.
Yeah, I mean we changed on here in on the farm where I am. I think 6 or 7 times a year the wheels.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can show you. I mean we have on the 956 case IH, we have 800 the wheels in the back. They are
5 to 6 times.
or even more, because we changed the big wheels, the 800 on the small tractor to roll in spring the crops. Then we keep them because the sugar beet sowing machine is behind it. Then the CVT gets the other 800 from the harvester, and the front wheels we have to change for the Lemken compactor for seedbed. Then we change them back to the harvester, and in autumn we change the other set of wheels on the smaller CVD for the sewing machine, and then back again.
Well, where I am living, I would say 75 to 80% of the farmers staying on the same set of wheels for the whole years till they are done.
I know.
We are about 20% changing one time the wheels, and that's just for the tram lines to drive in when they got not even then, no, but for the tram lines it's the only thing where I know that someone is changing the wheels.
We have 600 and 650 wheels for regular street driving, harvest with the trailers. For the tram lines also, we have wider tram lines, so we go with the regular street tires in there. And the others are, I think they are 10K each, so they are already 25 years old. But the tires on the tractors that go on the road, we need every 5 years, new ones. So just imagine you put those expensive tires on the road, and the other way around, it's better to invest in the field in lesser soil compaction than, yeah. And there's the difference with many farmers. They invest in the biggest tractors and shiny. Yeah, when they sell land for building where you get more money, they invest this in the biggest machinery, and this farm here invests all this money into land. So every farmland that they sell, if they sell 10 hectares of farmland, they get the money for the Bauland. In German it means Bauland, but also they only sell if they get 10 hectares in replacement. And then they buy on top 10 hectares. So they double, have the income, and this is why this farm here has over 200 hectares owned land. And he has a new tractor I've seen just 2 hours ago. I thought, a big New Holland.
T7, T8?
Yeah, with what is it? 270 horsepower.
T7.
Nice.
T7, yeah, T7, and it's called. Or is it? I don't know what it is called. Is it called 740 or 7240 or?
Probably T7 240.
Yeah, T7, yeah.
240, right? Who has
Yeah.
270 horsepower boost, right?
Yep.
And I guess he sold the CVT 6195, yeah, for it. Boy, this I can tell you, this is a very nice tractor.
I can for sure say I know it because I've driven it 2 weeks ago the last time. Because a neighbor of us got it before an Göweil combi.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
yeah, I'm where I'm living is 2,000 meters or less Göweil main manufactory.
Okay, cool.
So we got many Göweil here around, and
Yeah.
I have had my own few years ago too.
Vinny, when can we do a meeting with Rainer and Konsti and
Rainer and Fabi are going to make their own two-person meeting because too many cooks are making a bad meal.
yeah, that's for sure for the technical perspective, but for the we please I know the enthusiasm, but we only do 2 of them, right? The middle one we don't do, please.
Yeah, the 6 meter 50 and currently with the one which Rainer already met.
Yeah, 3 and 6 meter.
Yeah, or 6 meters. Yeah.
Fabi has to take my friend request. I sent him one yesterday, but he hasn't accepted yet.
All right, Tim. Okay.
To ask when he's free to do stuff and.
Oh, so then we have to do the meet with Konsti then, right? I'm sorry if I'm throwing the names, mix them up.
Sorry again. Was reading something in.
No problem. I said then sorry then it was you, me, and Konsti and Hermann who have to do the meeting, right? I mixed the names up then.
Yep. Consti is no need for those projects
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay.
It's Fabian and Rainer. And for as we cleared it out that we staying on these 2 sizes, I think there isn't no need for a big talk about around. There's more effective if Fabi and Rainer finding their meeting.
No, for sure. I didn't want to go into this. I thought Fabi was the guy that we need to would talk to because of the thing that I told you that Hermann told me that someone was building something that I said Rainer already did. So
that is Consti, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I meant. That's
but there is a never mind.
So sometimes the right cook is better than no cook, right?
Yeah, and the right cook for the right cook for such things is me.
Cookie. No, it's really we really should talk, have a little meeting and talk a little bit straightforward. It doesn't have to be a long meeting, just that we, because one thing that you guys are as good as we are is chaotic taking on projects, and when I saw the list, Rainer and me, we just thought, well, they handle it well as we do.
You're not seeing the new project management.
Okay.
Wait, give me 1 second. Opening it.
I do not tap out of.
No. I'm not sending. Just saying. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, luckily the FA has me. Achim, that's so true. That's so true.
Well,
we get currently 46 named projects, which are under in to do and in building up, and we got 12 more in waiting state.
Domenico, why today English? Normally the Thursday is the English stream, but we had to cancel it due to some personal health from Disturb and me. And now we didn't do it for so long, and so many people asked me when will be the English streams back. So we're officially back today with the English streams that will be every week on Thursday to keep the English folks, the English speaking folks updated. And this is why all is marked as English.
Did we say
55 bales.
Nice.
Can we say what the 3 and 6 meter things are?
No.
Okay.
There are 3 and 6 meter things.
They are.
Yeah.
We need more 3 meter cultivators.
And the 3 and 6. Wait, I got a picture for you. So.
Yeah, I
He-
saw some nice render pictures in your Discord.
I think Disturb knows anyways, but he wants to clickbait people, so.
Yeah, I do. I just wondered whether we could say or not,
No.
and that's why I asked before I said what they were.
When I'm dancing around something like that, you can imagine that it's not. Otherwise I just would have said it.
Yeah.
Wait.
I take the baler back to your farm. Is that right?
Yes, please.
I guess you've already spoiled 2 new features to the English audience today, so I
Did I?
think so.
I want them to come back, so.
We won't mention what they are until next week again then. In case people missed them.
Ossiman, hey! Good
Hey,
evening.
hey.
I sent you something disturbed.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I like that.
And that's the small one.
That is a small one. That is a small one.
That's that's the small one. It's the 6 meter version, and there's coming also a bigger one.
Ooh. Very nice tractor. Is that the same tractor?
That's the 314. It's you mean the same which is Paul is driving?
Yeah, the same.
No, it's a size smaller.
Okay.
La 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 la. Everybody knows what he is talking about because this is the most wanted tractor in FarmSim, I guess. Holy.
No.
Yeah, it is. Every
It's a David
forum,
Brown.
everywhere where I'm looking. Can somebody make this? I have not seen it yet, so I don't know if it is really that what we are talking about.
I said one size smaller,
Yes.
not 2 sizes smaller. You're driving a 500.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then it's. Oh wait, it's 2 sizes smaller,
Yeah.
not 3 sizes smaller.
Yeah. La 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 la. As I said, la la. la.
No, it's no 200.
Okay.
It's a 300.
Okay. But because I can. La 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 la.
The 200 is this one. Wait. No,
Ooh.
I was just joking. Yeah, Disturb plate with.
Yeah, he does. You are with the most eloquent people in here now at the moment. we deal together stuff like spoiling and being surprised, and we deal with this for a long time now.
I've been called many things in my life. Eloquent wasn't one of them.
Well, you can now make a check on your list then.
I just keep thinking back to how long you were spoiling grazing for, and no one noticed.
Yeah. I had grazing on my number plates on the Chicho map for half of a year. And nobody knew that grazing was coming. And then I told them, well, I spoiled it for half a year. Just look at the number plates. Every following stream, show us the number plates. Show us the number plates. What's next? What's next?
Yeah, we had grazing on our server for a long time and didn't show it. It just ran in the background to test.
That was so nice to be
Yeah,
honest.
that
And
that was
and
quite fun.
every time every time you're driving around on camera, you have, you had to look where you drive to not spoil it accidentally because there were cows on the field and stuff.
Or is the Xylon the most wanted? Nah, it is wanted, but I think most wanted is the other. Rainer, may we spread some compost then?
Yeah.
The wheel loader is on the other side of the road in the shed that is.
Where to park the baler? I know where.
Yeah.
I know where.
That's the same. That's the same thing with the grazing thing. Like we have had a few months ago. I was going to stream, and then someone from team said, "Wait, René, what mods are on the server?" And I told a few, and then, "You idiot! You cannot show them. You really, you will do. We know." And I said, "No, I will not. Trust me." Guess what? I showed 5 minutes in the streaming.
Let me guess. It was a class tractor, right?
No, it was the first the Strautmann, the BE5,
Yeah.
and the Strautmann front loader tool,
Ah, okay.
and then I got now mainly you can say they're not allowing me to stream from server when they're knowing what's on, which are not published yet.
Oh, that speaks for your team. If the team bans the boss from the server, it has not happened yet here, but then we should do a multiplayer stream together, René. We do a stream and
Yeah.
then we spoil everything. We spoil
Everything.
everything.
We got 5,000 people in the stream just looking for, hey, there's a mod, hey, there's a mod, hey.
Who's the Englander? Where's the Englander? There's Disturb with me. Say hello, Disturb,
Hello, Disturbed.
and say.
Yes, I knew you would do it.
Yeah, this is why I said it. But now I wanted to do the same with you and with René. But now it's you killed it. And the other one is the half English one is Irrsin Rainer. Say Irrsin Rainer, hello.
Irrsin Rainer, hello.
And the other one is René Solvana from Agrardesign Austria. He is also half English, at least when he's drinking beer. Say hello, Silvana.
Hello, Silvana.
Now I'm running across the farm and didn't know what I was looking for. I was searching a wheel loader.
Yeah, the
I
wheel
guess.
loader is where the calf stable is. On the left side, there's this one bunker silo. There's this green shed. You open it, and there is the wheel loader in, and the shovel.
Ah, there. I
and
didn't see him behind. I didn't see him behind the massive Xerion.
Oh yeah.
He was just looking for a beer.
Did you see my nice 4000 of Xerion here in Fendt Farm?
I did. It looks very nice in Fendt Green.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I noticed it when you started.
Oh, okay.
Is it the dashboard version?
No, unfortunately not, because I don't have the actual version on the server. And so, yeah. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, when our partner that would know, they would kill us.
He's contractually obliged to say it doesn't look nice.
I can't say. If someone's recording it and telling class, bye bye.
No, why? Because you can get the get it foiled from class itself. If you order it that way, I know 3 or 4 Xerions in Fendt Farm, in Fendt colors.
You can order it, but yeah.
You can have it, but I don't like it.
But you will have then your picture in the manufacturer of class, and when you want to enter, they're gonna say piss off.
Yeah, when you go in for service, sorry.
Yeah.
There's no service anymore.
You voided your warranty. What?
Try it in Mannheim.
In Mannheim?
JD.
Okay.
I'm sure the Paul just does it to trigger people as well.
No, it's because I like the color.
Yeah.
I saw 2 or 3 of the Xerions in this color on farms that have just Fendt and Class. And I saw JZB also, and back in the days I saw an old Xerion too with this. And I think it really fits well because the Xerion is not that colorful with different shades, and so it really fits well. And I don't like. We had this topic just yesterday. I don't like people coloring their trailer in John Deere colors because I think it looks awful. With the yellow.
Fuck, you can't say that.
I know. Yellow with the yellow rims, that doesn't look good. But you can make trailers in Fendt color. It will look good.
Well, you've just upset so many people.
I know. And do you know why? Because I can. Just because I can.
Next,
Holy
you'll be
crap.
painting a Fendt case red.
Okay, guys.
Or John Deere.
Guys.
I knew you're driving over the people. Oh my god! Do you both having a driving license? Can someone call the police?
Guys, I
don't have a driving license.
I tell you a story, and it is a reason why it could have happened that this stream would not have happened today. I looked in the emails. There was a mail from Giants with the news for today. I made the posts. And suddenly Robert wrote me, are you sure that you did it right? Is the NDA and so on, because no one else posted it, just you.
I was thinking the same.
And I got my pump was I felt like I was caught stealing something. Then I had breath difficulty. Then I got sweaty. I deleted on the alien poll the stuff, and then I went on Giants mod hub under blocks, and there was it posted. And I thought, oh boy. But I was awake. I was close to not being awake anymore, but I was awake.
I was preparing the post on Facebook for tomorrow, and then it comes. Huh? Paul posted it? What the fuck? And I was thinking, huh? I was going to write to you. Are you crazy or something? Then I opened the email and read it again and said, okay, it's allowed for today.
Yeah, it was.
Then no planning, then posting.
Yeah, because it was Thursday, not Friday. Normally there is Friday.
Yeah, normally it's Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, and this
you don't normally get it the same day.
It can happen.
Normally,
it can happen.
Normally,
I get it an hour early.
Yeah, but normally I would for Giants protection, I would say in the last 2 months or 3 months we already have had it on Thursday latest when it's coming for Friday. So normally it worked out. So that was why I was a little bit crazy. Getting a heart attack because was thinking, oh my god, he haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
spoiler Paul.
And I really thought because of the silver partnership, maybe I got it early. Then I thought, no, there was Thursday the 17th. It was not Friday the 18th.
Yeah.
So, and then I thought, well, I just thought today's Thursday. What? No, shit. And I was so panicking that I really started to deleting this stuff.
Yeah, it came too late for me to do anything with it, annoyingly. I went out for lunch instead.
But can you imagine on how my heart raced?
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I've done very little with the press release stuff, and every time I have been so nervous when I have pre-uploaded things and set them to timed release.
Yeah. Oh, this is. I don't know. I don't trust Facebook on this.
This is on YouTube rather than Facebook, but
Yeah, no, I think it gets posted too early, embargo breaking, or if you want to have it posted, it doesn't get posted.
Yeah,
But
we have it at one time the thing that we made a trailer. We knew that, or better said, we talked with Giants that we want to have a fixed release date, and they said, okay, we're gonna make it, release it on this day, and we said, okay, then mod trailer coming 5 minutes earlier. We prepared all, and then we really there was 3 persons looking over it, and all said it was completely correct made. Then we clicked it, and the next day at the same time where we created it, the mod trailer came up. Wow, crazy, nice. And there's something written with enjoy the new mod and something like that. Yeah. Thank you, YouTube.
I remember one day you teased something one day early.
Yeah, we did that too.
With me. I thought, well, that's a good start.
Yeah. Or as you love the word, our marketing footsie.
Yeah.
was really happy with me then.
Oh yeah, we have to talk to him too for the TerraLife page. I think I need some help for some layouts. Just for some layouts, not for doing the page, but for some nice layouts.
Just go ahead and write him for that, or tell him that if he have time for a talk. But I tell you, should the site going online then with release or before?
Before.
Yeah, then you really need to be fast to talk with him.
Oh, we just need some wallpapers from him, so it's some.
He is full of work, really, completely full of work, and not even our work. I mean the real one too, his job one. So yeah, talk to him early.
I don't know what to say, but I think the brand new menu spreader that I have, I see holes what the?
Muss er gut abkönnen.
As I asked, does Rainer have a driving lessons for this?
No, I don't have a driving.
He's done, I think he's done okay.
We
have different standards, I think.
Who the fuck is giving you the key for that?
There's only a little bit on the floor, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Paul to lay on the side.
The other day we had the wrong weight for the green compass. It was close to 1 ton per 1,000 liters, and Rainer was dancing with the wheel loader, and he didn't tip, but he didn't tip me over. So
yeah, I'm still used to the dancing wheel loader. Last time.
That's a good excuse. Go with it.
Doing.
Wie viel geht noch auf?
Oh, oh, stop it! I'm 9% overloaded. Sorry, I didn't. Juppala.
Ja, hey, Kaffeepause.
You better go for a beer.
I would love to.
Was Schnaps?
Ja, den könnte ich gerade auch gebrauchen.
Wodka.
Na.
Nee.
Wodka tut weh.
Hast du Beifahrer drauf?
Ja.
Yippie! Mitfahren.
Punish.
If it's built in this one.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
First of all, this was field number 9, right? Yeah, it was field number 9.
Ah, bei dem sitzt die Erde ja auf den Radschrauben. Das hat mich bei dem einen Drescher ein bisschen getriggert.
I think it is not. No, it is not really happening. What is happening now, right? Oh God! I took the I took the tractor without GPS. Yippa! Nice.
It's alright. It's alright. I can help guide you.
That's yeah. Yeah, just take the tram lines.
Yes, for sure. I will do. But I'm so confused at the moment. The talking alone about this article today makes me go crazy again. That was unbelievable.
You could swap. You could let Rainer drive and you could just sit back and relax.
Oh, I can relax while driving. I really can.
Some things in FarmSim really are very relaxing to do.
Yeah, I was yesterday when I tested the thing I showed you disturbed. This picture's from yesterday. When I was testing this one yesterday, it was about 11 p.m. I was there before. I was driving Formula 1, so I was a bit tired. And I don't know. I think it was 10 past 11. Then I made push. I was so relaxing to drive with this tractor that I slept in the seat.
I have done that many times.
There's some workings. I don't know why, but they're making me so tired. It's unbelievable. When I'm on the harvesters, I am not allowed to drive a harvester yet on the servers of us, because they always say when it's late we need the fire workers, because it's always that I'm going to sleep in the seat.
Yeah. You need to use a GPS mod that's got headland mode so it stops for you.
Yeah, for the mainly, or better said, for those maps we are playing or fields we are doing, main time you don't have GPS because it's more or less useless.
Okay.
I can't wait for you to fall asleep on Alpenflair or on Holzer. Where's René? He's swimming with the tractor.
I see myself. The fun thing is where my farm is going to be on the Alpenflair is more or less so in the half height model round. But my greenlands and some fields are up on the mountains, so yeah, you can definitely see me falling down the mountain with the harvester or the tractor. That would for sure happen.
I think I have to rethink my marriage. Okay, he's pretty, but workload. And we didn't talk about doing multiplayers together yet.
Yeah, we need a map to do. You're driving much too crazy, much too big things.
Yeah, it's only for testing purposes. I mean, on Holzer, I mean, if
Holzer is for sure one thing where which I love to also play it in the 19. I think in FS19 I played. It was my second or third most played map.
Yeah, I think we should do it together. It's
hat den Strohballen getroffen.
Ja, ist ja nur Kompost, das geht ja eh in Verbrennung hier. ins Kompostwerk. I mean for showing off the new machinery on the Holzer map, maybe approximately at if this is all working out, beginning November.
Achim Holz.
because where we talked about catering the companies, right? So that they where Rainer and me still are hoping on. It would make so showcasing the Holzer map with you together and with your machinery and stuff would be a perfect fit, I guess.
Yeah, that's something we can really talk about.
Ja, you can. Kannst du mal unter die Nasen halten hier? Sagst denen, kommt's in die Pötten?
Okay.
Yeah, as I said before, it's written in the stars. It can really go in this way or in the other. Yeah.
We have to go around with the here, collecting, like the church did.
You can ask Herman. Herman got today a ticket for.
I don't need just one ticket. I need a hotel room. I need a train. I need a train to there. I need a shopper, and a whole week.
Well, Herman is flying with the plane there.
Yeah, Robert is a whole week there with Lindner.
Or better said, his friend got hotel and plane tickets and Agritechnica tickets and asked him to come too.
Oh, you can ask me too. But I need for a whole week because Robert is a whole week there with the Lindner team, and I guess this time with so many FarmSim and companies to talk to, I think it would make total sense to stay really a week because time is passing so fast.
Yeah, you've seen it in the FarmCon. Or for you 2 days, for us 1 day was passing away so fast.
Yeah, I mean when I was with Lindner on Agritechnica last time, we were there also for 5 days, I think. Yeah, but it went past so fast. And this time, with talking to a lot of companies, I think it would go even faster.
Oder sportlich, kein Fahren.
I'm shortly away from people. My wife is coming home this moment. My real wife.
Oh. Give her greetings from me. Kisses, kisses.
Greetings and kisses
wife.
from Uwe.
The other wife came home.
Aber sag ihr bitte rein platonisch, ne? Also musst dich nicht hier rein platonisch.
She looks confused.
Yeah, this is why you should say platonic.
But she said greetings back.
Okay. But no kisses.
No kisses.
Hello, Mrs. Silvana.
Hello, Mrs. Silvana. Na. Bis gleich.
Bis gleich.
Yep.
So, Disturb, now you know him too.
Yeah. Are you guys running precision farming?
Yeah.
And compost is working?
Oh, shut up. You're not really
Fine.
asking that.
Why not?
Because weeks ago I said we will not implement any of this shit in here anymore because of the old growth system and all that stuff. So, and now you say, is it working? The next thing is, are any animals on here? And any new? No, of course not. It's because it's two complete maps, so to say. And there was this point where I said, okay, now it's stop. There will be no effort anymore in putting stuff in here. There are smaller things that we put in here if we change something to the feeding or so. But I want the other guys only work on the base features with the actual stuff for release. So I don't care. This is at the moment I don't care if precision farming or the feeding or the amount of money or whatever, because it's just for testing. We didn't see the growth stages on some things. Last time we saw that the motion path didn't fit with clover and with field grass. So this is just the first testing. And
No, I was just curious. And the last time we spoke about this stuff was so long ago, I've forgotten a lot of it.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm old, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Not as old as you, but you know.
Physically you are. No, mentally you are. Sorry, that was.
Yeah.
Physically, you would let me stand in the circle 2 times the Earth, and I wouldn't have started running. I know. So.
Yeah. Physically younger, health-wise, maybe not at the moment.
Oh, I think you are.
Holy.
Not as injured as my trailer, but.
Yeah. You have good I think Rainer must use the same insurance company as I do.
Robert, hey, hi.
So, guck mal, der Fliegelmann was Gutes gebaut hat.
No more spoilers, the boss is here. The other boss.
Bloody rules. Hey. So it's really basically there will be nothing new in here. Until
I was just curious.
No, just to avoid upcoming questions on top of it, right? Yeah, but this so it's no there's but I'm not sure on which stuff we told the English people already, because there was so much time in between. So for that, I give you that.
Yeah, and pretty much all of the features that we've been talking about today are not included in this map.
There are some lightweights, for example, the weeding and the rolling of the grass, fruit destruction, kind of. But basically, yeah, as I said, 2% of the actual TerraLife is only in here. And if you see on how much people enjoy this already, it's unimaginable on how big the impact will be with the actual TerraLife. And
I think my bigger concern is the impact on how well it runs.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with that is the multiplayer back end.
Yeah.
Rather than the ability for it to run on someone's computer, it's the multiplayer infrastructure, which hopefully when we go to FS next version, that will be better.
Warum kriege ich den komischen Füllstand eigentlich nicht mehr angezeigt? So, weil es aus ist. Das erklärt's. Ich speichere einmal mal.
I hope really that the performance has to be better, has to be increased by the thing alone that the old consoles will be gone.
Yeah.
They are basically really breaking or decreasing the limits. Or do we say increasing the limits? No, they decrease the performance and...
Yeah, right. Restricting performance.
Yeah, restricting. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
And I think TerraLife will be the first mod on ModHub that has minimal requirements on the hardware.
I was just wondering if we were going to talk about that.
Yeah. No, it is... you forget about playing it on your 10-year-old office PC.
Yeah.
It's not happening, because if we would go for the old version of console and PC, we would stand still. There's no forthcoming, so... Yeah,
so there will be a set of minimum recommended specs, and...
Yeah, they are, at least your PC has to be that good as a new console.
Yeah, I guess it...
And that's... I mean, there will be this PC console hatred, but as we said very often, when people complain or say, yeah, PC Master Race, my PCs are better than consoles, then just ask them, is your PC better than the console?
Yeah.
Yeah, because most people who are big mouth have, not even close to it. And so that's a huge thing that you have to bring on the table.
And it's very unusual for a mod, I guess, that stating it up front, because I think with some of the more complex script mods, especially once you start to stack them up, there is a an implied minimum requirement, because you start to end up that the game starts to get really laggy, or course play takes 5 minutes to calculate a course and that kind of thing.
What we can't say at the moment yet, but what should be a problem also is if you have a bad internet connection, better forget it. Because the amount of data has to go through the lane back and forth.
For multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm not sure on how
Yeah.
the synchronization is, the tick rate is with FarmSim, but we felt the impact in Battlefield extremely when it finally got to 30 hertz, or to a tick rate of 30, and then competitive players wanted higher tick rates, and they went up to 120, and all of a sudden 80% of the people couldn't play it anymore because the bandwidth was absolutely not there. Because it scales with the higher tick, the more data.
I'm guessing that we will be maxing out the amount of data that you can squeeze down an FS multiplayer connection.
Yeah, I mean, for the server providers, if you got the balls, now is the time to make us an offer for a high performance server. If you think you can handle it. Because if the server can run TerraLife, it can run anything.
Yeah, anything in FS anyway.
Yeah.
It's I think basically we will be tuning certain features to the point where we hit the limit on how much data you can send.
Yeah.
Rather than, we'll do TerraLife and we might get close. I think we are, the features that we've got, some of which we've talked about today, are going to be above what we can fit and send, and so we'll be scaling them. We spoke earlier about a 1 meter grid, for example.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is we have the dots, the numdocs per unit and all that stuff is still vanilla. So what people yesterday saw with the crop harvest, they said, wow, textures look so fine, is the numdocs increase? No, we kept it all on vanilla values because if we have performance issues, it's impossible to go through 70 crops to see where the increase was. Better to have it on standard giants and go from there, so that you know if you have to change it on this crop, you have to change it on that crop too. Because this is something that happened to us in FS19, where Rainer and me were on a field, and with the change of the growth stage, all of a sudden we had, instead of 30 something FPS, 7.
All of a sudden a wild FPS drop appeared.
So I mean, if you have if you play single player and you have beefy hardware, you will always, it will be possible to increase all that stuff, but we have to make it look, it has to look decent, but it doesn't have to be the all over graphic challenge, because it's kind of impossible if you make I think it looks good. I think the way it is at the moment, it looks good. Yeah, there's not much more you can do.
Yes, it's crop texture density you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, on how many crops are per square meter.
Yeah, I think so much of what's in TerraLife is about gameplay mechanics, that there are maybe some trades in terms of super cool graphics versus having the feature in and working.
Yeah, and this is why we orientated us on the vanilla game, because Giants did a really good job on the textures from FS19 to FS22. The crops look really good, even with not that high of numdocs per unit density. So if we get at least Giants standards, it would be nice. If you go higher, this here is Giant Sorghum, if you can see it from the top.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
from the top it doesn't look that dense, but if you go that way, it looks very dense. And this is the little things where you have to play with.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess there's always an angle you can find which is going to make things look bad.
But this is something we really can't care about.
Yeah. So, the game is designed to be played a certain way, and if you engineer to get a view where it looks really bad, well done you. But you have to think that, and I'm not going to mention specifics, but it's come up in some of the things that we've been speaking about in the last week or so. Giants have done things a certain way to get good performance across a range of things.
Yeah, I mean that they limited the textures. For example, for precision farming is basically because of the old consoles. If you Maze Plus doesn't affect the consoles. So limits that we break in there, you can increase. Precision farming is a cross-platform mod. If you increase in there, you increase for the old consoles, but you can't increase for the old consoles because they don't have the slots that would be needed. So this is the whole magic, finding ways to increase stuff that is not affecting the consoles, that are not affecting the gameplay that much. Because if you have 70 crops or 64 crops all at the same time, at the same moment being calculated and all that stuff, is of course a difference to only have 30. So we needed 60. I mean, we could increase it. We could need 128 crops now for all the crops that we need. But it doesn't mean that they are in the same map, in the same game at the same time. But we as developers, we need it in our base testing map all in. And if there's not the possibility to do so, we have to make several testing maps. This one has this crops, this one has that crops, this one has this animal, the other one has that animal. So
yeah, I think you're sort of answering the last question in that the textures that we're talking about and the crops and things will all be included in the maps, but not every map may have every feature or crop or animal type. Some will be tailored to be region specific. Some of that tailoring might be because we just can't fit everything in every map.
User writes, I got tired of my super dense wheat stubble texture, yours look neat. So all these textures will be implemented in the maps, right? Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But there are still alpha textures here. We have some textures, they are just in here. For example, we have some ground textures in here that are already with the path and all that stuff fitting. But it is one texture for use cases. Just that we can see, we can change the texture. So this is really not all finished what is in here. But I hope that we won't get it less good than we have it in here. At least it should be better afterwards. And the stubble with the new crop destruction and all that stuff is not that advanced in here as it is in the betas later on or in the release, but it's already looking very good.
We showcased all of the crop destruction stuff a few streams ago, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure, because this is also quite a difference to Maze Plus in FS19, or to the whole workload in FS19. In FS19 it was basically me and Modelleicher and here and there someone who made a texture or stuff like that. But it was all me, so I knew from A to Z everything. Most of the team who were not involved didn't know anything of it. This time...
Now you have a huge team.
Yeah, and this time in FS22 we have a a whole big team with several branches who, yes, I have the oversight and yes, I have the last word, so to say, but they are kind of working independently on stuff. So I do not know everything. I don't know if I don't need to know. I don't need to know if you are this and that far today. I need to know if you are ready on the certain date that we need it. I don't need to know if there are 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1,000 stages of crop destruction. I just need to know, is that what you are working on, working later on in release or in beta? So this is it all has shifted. Funny enough, I thought I would get much more free time, spare time to learn Blender, but it shifted so much that with all the free spaces that I got, Rainer, willst du mal einmal fahren? Wie geht man auf den Beifahrersitz?
Steuerung G.
Okay, habe ich. Einfach nur fährst du erstmal einfach nur die Fahrgassen nach, ne? So it all shifted that there is so much behind the scenes to do that it's basically the same as before. Yeah, but
just different.
Yeah, just different. But everybody has more to do now. Or no, they have less to do, but they are more productive. The outcome is higher because everyone is helping each other, and so it's really, really nicely. Am Vorgewende kannst du auch einfach rund laufen lassen, du brauchst nicht ausschalten. So it's really, really nicely playing together, and on top, I mean, a lot of the team members from meetings, and so they are all nice guys. They are all guys that you would go with your mother-in-law for coffee or something, because you can count on them that they are decent guys, right?
Yeah, and I think the fact that individual teams have smaller parts of the project to do, they're pushing them further.
Yeah.
When we had the session talking about soil compaction, it's like, you talk about options to maybe simplify it, and the guys are going, no, we can do that as well. We can do that as well. That's fine. That's easy.
Yeah, that was a shock. That was really a shock when I thought. I mean, it is no front against Sam, really, but the way I learned modders function in FS is don't ask them. Please don't. No. Don't ask. Is it possible? No. Don't ask them. And now I'm still on this. I better do not ask. And that was exactly the same case. I asked, and I thought, now the backlash. And what happened? No. That's quite easy. That we can do that. Yeah. Or you have an idea in a meeting, and the next day you get it presented already. The solution.
Or someone fixes it halfway through the meeting.
Yeah.
Is this map going to get TerraLife?
It's a good question.
I just think because that.
No, there are. Yeah, I know. It's asked every time.
Yeah.
But the answer is getting more colorful every stream. So, to sum it up, basically, we played on this map with Maze Plus for multiplayer because there was no other map fitting to us. Then we started with the TerraLife betas, and we built it in this map because we had a save game with already over 400 hours. And there was not yet a map that we liked the same we did here. And BGO made it possible to put the stuff in this map so we could go on playing. Takers asked me if it would be possible to have TerraLife on this map. And I said, well, why not? If we are testing anyways on it, why not put it in there? Then he posted that Ostküste will have TerraLife. Then I said, well, first of all, we have to finish TerraLife. We have to finish our maps. We have to release it on ModHub. It has to be tested on there. The bugs have to be fixed, and then we can put it in there. And then he said, well, too long, I don't want it anymore. Then I think they asked in the community, and the question is they really want to have it, like Landersum also. They want to have it. So now he said he wouldn't do it, but if we would do it, we would be free to do so.
Okay.
So that means the possibility is there. We won't play multiplayer on this map anymore as soon as we are on the beta maps. But there is maybe someone in the team who wants to do a project on this map, and it would totally make sense to give him the TerraLife map. So if the map is there, he can make his project, he can show the map, and then afterwards we could release it. So yes, it is possible. If it's doable, I don't know, because we had to delay or cancel already the Bergisch Land map because of the probably release date of the new FarmSim next year. That means we don't have that much time, and we have Holzer, Eifelland, Alpenflair, somewhere in Thüringer, and Galgenberg 4x map, and Landersum 4x map all ready to do. So afterwards, possible.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't aware of the backstory on it, so
No, that's
it wasn't one that I'd heard you mention in the list, which is why I was trying to clarify.
no. It's really it's no problem. It was a little bit up and down, and I said I have no problem. I know this already happening. It was happening with Horse Extension 2, where I was not fast enough for the people, where they thought I should be faster. Yeah. And they went from yes to no. So I said okay, I don't mind. But now I heard that he said he would be very interested in it, but he can't build it, so he would basically give us the permission for the map to do so.
But there is only so much time and so many maps. There is no more you doing hundreds of them.
Yeah, correct.
If you start doing that, I will be having words with you.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Before I start doing this, I will start learning Blender.
Yeah.
Because this is for the team then, for us, for the team, for me, for my personal health, to relax, and updating maps now.
Yeah. Just clarifying.
Could a 716 pull a full loaded Fliegel in real time? Yeah, with compost at any time. With compost anytime. Keep in mind, this is dry Günther, das ist trockener Grünschnitt Kompost. Der hat 300 Kilo Kubikmeter. Und wir machen ihn nicht voll.
And it can in FarmSim.
No, and it can in real life.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just having flashbacks to the Maze Plus streams and all of the is that realistic questions.
If this would be a much more hillier field and it would be wet and stuff, then I would say maybe put a ton or two in front of the tractor and go with it. So if we go on a hillier field, I have to put the 828 in front of it. But for here, it's totally fine.
Or the Fendt coloured glass.
No, that's overkill. That's
To quote a
Here I am again.
hello.
Hello.
to quote, I think it was a book series. Overkill is underrated.
Oh, I thought I can.
Achso, ja, bitte.
Is there a passenger seat? No, it isn't.
No.
We're going to get a lesson in how to do it properly now.
I don't know if I can do it properly.
No more dents.
Rainer,
Mhm.
Fabi have written me that he accepted the friendship
They're friends.
request.
Oh no.
Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, I will
Oh,
drive
no.
after the stream.
Look at that.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It's just the shovel isn't behaving like it should. It went up. Oh, I think I have to lower the seat a little bit here.
Asking again. Do you have a driving license?
Yes, I have. I did this on my job for decades. Normally under 2 minutes for no, really under 2 minutes for filling up the trailer, but it's quite impossible to do it here like in real life, because if you put up the shovel straight away, I think it will I don't know. I don't know how it is called in English, but die Tiefensicht fehlt mir hier total.
Yeah, the deferment is not as easy. And not. What the fuck? My wife stolen my voice.
Raven, you clearly have been far too busy.
You don't have to shout with your wife, then you don't need your voice that much. Don't shout.
For the clothing pieces in WP. Okay. Oh,
He's been expanding the Wardrobe Plus mod.
that's reminding me that I should. Oh, I was saying I'm making a other logo style thingy. Shit, I've completely forgotten that.
If you wait a little while, you can do it with even more things. You'll have even more work to do.
Yeah, there's an update coming to the wardrobe mod. With he basically has every clothing piece now.
Yeah, he's posted in chat 37 different pieces.
Yeah, you can spoil that. He posted it. Just be careful what you're reading. No, I mean
in Twitch chat.
He posted.
He has written. Raven has written it in the Twitch chat.
Shush! He posted it in his channel on the farming agency because I asked him yesterday to make a post that I can spoil it today, but I cannot tap out. So Disturb, if you want to read it there, just be careful that you just read the teasing stuff and not the internal stuff.
We rereading that what Raven for himself.
Yeah, Raven can write some more maybe.
Yeah, but
Raven can talk for himself.
Yeah, but he's lazy. This is why he wanted us to spoil.
Okay. I'm just trying to find.
By the way, my wife lost so much now because when I said my real life wife,
rather than your virtual one.
Yeah, she said, "What the fuck? Where is your? You have a virtual wife?" I said, "Yeah, Uwe." I said, "Yeah, Uwe, you know that." Ah, Uwe, okay,
yeah,
then fine.
Yeah, you can say my virtual wife is my Bengel with the Stängel.
My virtual wife is 52 and is called Paul.
And he doesn't do any silly shit. He only eats, drinks, coughs, sleeps.
and again, and from the start.
And from the start again. This is why I meant platonical kiss. So it's just
when I would tell that sentence to her, the response would be, "Hey, it's the same like you."
I know. Most men are that way.
It's not true, but she would say it.
I think there's only one. I had to Google Translate because Braven helpfully wrote it in German. But I think the only bit that's possibly not covered, I'm not sure if he wants me to mention. So I'm going to just send Braven. I'm going to send you a quick message on Discord.
To Braven?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I still can't tap out.
That's fine. because we've spoken about the fact that he's written that he's added pretty much every piece of clothing in as an option. So people are going to be very, very busy if they've been doing their own customization. I keep putting off doing it. I've had people ask me if I can do a set of virtual merch, and I just haven't fancied sitting down and tackling that much, and it's just got so much more.
I don't know what people always say that my stream looks too grayish. I really like the color shades in here.
Okay, I'm not mentioning the bit that I messaged him about, so we will just carry it. I as I said in the picture you sent me, I really like your color palette. I really need to sit down and do some work with mine to get that kind of. I quite like the fairly sort of muted colors.
Yeah, if you have a look like on it like that, right? I can show you. This is what it looks like with the relight. Wait 10 seconds, then you don't say then you say whoa.
Oh my fucking god, I'm blind.
Yeah.
This is nah.
And no, chat, and I've not seen Paul naked.
That's the special
pizza
camera.
delivery guy.
That's the Oh god.
Oh my fucking god! Go out of my head! Go out of my head!
Yeah. That poor man. I've heard he's still in therapy.
Oh.
You guys, no idea what you're talking about.
I'm thinking of leaving.
Have you got a nice mental image now?
I just want to mention that this time it was not me who went down the rail. Disturb, keep that in mind. It was not me.
Yeah.
I kept the English stream clean. FSK 0 for welcome to every YouTube rewatcher who's below 16. I'm sorry. You don't have to be that way when you're old. It is just a possibility that is shown here.
Let's be honest, most of them won't get to 2.5 hours in.
I thought skipping was a good hobby.
To be honest, I sometimes, when I work, have restreams or long YouTube videos running again next to.
Yeah, but based on the stats that I see, most people won't watch 2.5 hours in. So it's fine.
Well,
you speak for your audience.
Okay.
Paul got a different one.
Yeah. Paul's are special.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're all lovely people.
And I have special needs.
That we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you love me so much. Because I can't fight back.
I think that's most of the team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Raven is taking care of Redneck. So when is the psychological therapist coming to the meeting?
You're with them right now.
Ah, okay, great. Bye.
Yeah.
It's not working.
It's
just getting worse.
It's just.
There's a free pamphlet available to download.
I'm quite happy that Disturb is Disturb and not Tisturb. Otherwise, we had a very funny naming first letter rowing up here. Then I would have said, you have all you need in here. TITS.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It is that part of
See,
the day again.
Now it's you. We should try and recover it and.
Yeah, well, was going to say because now we are on the FSK 16 line.
No.
Not yet, but we're running through it.
I was regularly saying I don't want bulls with titties. So
Yeah.
basically, we have the titties in here.
Do not start it again.
Yeah, and then
Do not
Bavarian
start that
rednecks
again.
done all sorts of other things with them.
No, but the Alpenflare map, where is it? Where is it located? Tiroler Alpen, right?
No,
Where then?
Salzburg.
What is the difference? Sorry, really honest question, because geographically I have no clue.
Let us know.
More south hilly or
If you get Austria, at least a little edges where how Austria is built up. You get on the left side, or the upper end from the left side, Tyrol, and next to it, northeast side, you can say, in the middle, middle west from Austria, you got Salzburg. It's you got the mountains. Sure, you got edges on the Alpen, but it's more tails there.
so?
But the main sea line is higher than in Tyrol.
So what cows do you have there? Because our cow specialist is there. Because Alpenflare gets custom cows.
We mainly got the brown white ones, but it's it's not only the flag fee. It's you got currently a marked revolution, you can say, where you get also Wagyu, Highlands, that's the two most common races. But the most common race is still brown white flag.
What is it with the milk goat? Are there any too, or sheep or something like that?
Yeah, you get goats isn't that much in Salzburg. Goats are more located in Tyrol or in Upper Austria, where I'm living.
But it's not atypical, so it is okay if there are milk goats.
Milk goats, yeah, sure, yeah. It's milk goats are also. It's depending where you're located in Salzburg. Salzburg is also a big in relation to Germany, small, but in Austria it's not small minor country.
You don't have to ask Disturb if he wants to do a video. He's just waiting for a chance to do so. There's no topic in FS that is not covered by Disturb.
There are probably some.
Related to us.
Yeah, related to you guys, no. Yes, I can do an update. Probably not. I don't know what the release schedule is. We can have a chat separately.
I've read it now. What Draven and Relic? Oh my god! Get out of my head.
What?
But
what?
I like it in your head.
What crops are built or planted in this region?
You got different ones. You have triticale.
Check.
You got mainly also, depending.
You can load, Rainer. You can load.
Yeah, it should be wheat for sure. You got for sure also barley, many barley, I would say, because you have a big brewery in Salzburg. wheat, barley.
Dinkel?
Spelt, you mean?
Yeah.
No. Not so much. It's more than oats.
Maize, sorghum.
Yeah, with no sorghum. No.
silage sorghum, not. Yeah, so the Stall von Deining in Bavaria has silage sorghum, so I think it's.
Yeah, no. As a normal millet, yeah. The normal millet we have, but not that much, I would say. Maize, yes. It's depending on which height you are, but as you have from 400, I would say from 400 to 800 meters, 700 meters. You also have maize for silage. The one which is harvested is not really in Salzburg. It's more Lower Austria, Burgenland.
Vorderbeet? Futterrüben?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
not many.
So it's
That-
coming really in handy for the Alpenflair that we have around about 15 grass types.
Grass, you get them really much.
And greenings a lot.
Yeah, you get in from grass types you will have no limit, because in Austria you have so much different types. You have the Lucerne, Klee, Feisel.
Was ist jetzt Feisel?
Margareten.
Was?
Margaret.
Kommt fährt in den Hugenladen, haben sie da geritten.
Sicher, dass es nicht Kamille ist?
What the fuck, Camille? No. Here it's called Margaret. Let me check. What? Wait.
We're talking about feeding the animal, not bribing the bride, right? So Timo, see you later.
The Latinum.
We're basically doing live map design.
Leucantinum.
Ist das nicht Kamille?
No, it's Magerwiesen Margarete. Margarete.
Die Margret.
Erst, oder?
Ich glaub's ja nicht.
It's a big version of a Gänseblümchen. A very big version of a Gänseblümchen.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, and it's then growing when the need to say that in German. Sie wächst dann, wenn die Wiese übersäuert ist. Dann hat man eine Margaretenwiese.
Ich glaub's ja nicht. Was für ein Glück, dass wir die auch haben.
Yeah, that's one thing we really have here. Many. It's always when, for example, you have at a maize field, and you just put, and you mainly it's then in Austria that the farmers not giving correct seeding, and the rotation is wrong, then you have Margaretes there. What? Was heißt, Mama hat angerufen, ich soll leiser reden?
Guckt ihr auch den Stream?
I was tapped out from the stream.
That's a new one. That's really a new one.
Okay. Well, guys, I am now heading away. The couch is calling with my wife.
Welche große Brauerei ist
I
das?
thought your wife is calling with the couch.
Na.
Oh, bist schon so alt. Das geht nicht mehr.
That's you, which are old.
Yes, I'm an old witcher.
Yeah. I'm young and potential.
Potentially you are. But if you're potent, I don't know. Hey, we need to make talk maybe on the weekend. Is it possible to have a small one?
I can't tell you for sure if I'm at home. When I'm at home, then it will be Sunday. But maybe we are driving away for a short holiday.
Okay. Just give me a call, then we know.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
bye-bye.
bye. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good
No.
night.
I need to jump off in a bit as well.
Wow. Now you're leaving.
I'll
You can
in about 10
drive,
minutes.
Rainer. You can drive, Rainer. It's quite interesting to bite into my bread and my sausage. Yeah, I knew it. Just when it came, it's really a bratwurst. It's I'm not that. No, I can't do it. I'm not a dog. I'm jealous of them, but I can't do it.
More yoga needed.
Very
yeah,
good.
I guess that's a bit of an example of what we're talking about. In the different maps will have different crops and animal types.
Yeah. I hope that that people can adjust to maybe a different map style for them to enjoy TerraLife. I hope that they really get that we can't do dozens of maps.
No, it's going to be a small number of maps, and in theory, each map might offer you a slightly different experience to play. It might not be how you normally play. It might not be the UK map you only ever want to play on, but give it a try.
And the good thing also on top with only a hand or two handful of maps is that we will continue to work on them, of course. So that means that if we come up with a new feature that maybe still fits into the performance, all maps will get it, because we have the hand on the map stand. It's impossible to make it with a certain amount of maps.
Yeah, once you get above, into the silly numbers of maps that were in FS19, you can't keep updating them when new features come.
Yeah, the one thing is we have the features all under control. That means there are no things that might not work well, because they are all done by us. So we have in our hands what fits to TerraLife that we put in, and there are no exotic whatever productions in there that can, yeah, you know what I mean. So we have control of it, and yeah, that means that we can adjust them very, 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 very well. And
you're essentially getting a pretty complete experience, and so you shouldn't need to be, is it going to work with this or is it going to work with that, because most of what you need is in there.
Yeah, and we have to split up TerraLife in some packages, so that means we will have 1, 2, or 3 TerraLife packages on ModHub that are dependent, or the maps are dependent on them. So that means we can upload one time the packages, and then we can upload 1 time the maps, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages. So that means we can upload 1 time the TerraLife packages, and then we can uplo and all 10 maps will need those packages. So if we update something, it will be automatically for all maps.
Yep.
And this you can only do if you have really the control over the development and then with us giving it out for charity. So it should be clear that we don't do it to gain download numbers. It's just to make it as simple as possible, but as complex as possible too. And hopefully it will be that some of those features come injected in the next FarmSim maybe. Hopefully.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, it would be.
And the part of the reason, did you just say that we're having to break it down into packs as well because of the file size limit on ModHub?
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, TerraLife is without a map in between 2 and 3 gigabytes.
And it has to be under 1.
And
ModHub.
without a map.
Yeah.
So a map can be that high too. So.
Yep.
And so that you don't have to constantly download 2 or 3 gigabytes, that you just put it in your mods folder and you have it and everything is fine. Makes things very easy.
Yeah, I don't think many people want to be downloading 4 or 5 gigabytes to switch maps.
Yeah. And it makes no sense at all to give this amount of traffic all the time for stuff that you have anyways. Yeah. So.
And I guess that's the same with it's generally not a consideration for how I play. But if you're playing multiplayer, you don't want to be having to upload those to a server every time you want to switch maps.
Hoopala.
Yeah, this will be the only the only nice thing about it. We will have a TerraLife animal food zip with where only the XMLs are in for easy changes of feeding and animal overrides, because it makes no sense to download the whole map so it has to be that way, that we have this little small support mod also. And it is basically the same, but it will be totally different.
Yeah, and I think something we said last time was that updating that is a much more involved process for TerraLife and probably not for most people.
Yeah, there will be, if you are familiar with the animal food edition, so with the animal XML and the animal override XML.
I've seen it a couple of times.
No, just for the audience. If you're familiar with that, that you will have now for every animal type. That means maybe we split it even with the cows for this separate subtypes, because it makes no sense to have 2,000 lines of feeding, and you just kill one line and nothing is working anymore. So Braven made it possible that we have for each animal a separate small XML or 2 small XMLs. So a cow animal food, a cow animal override, a goat animal. Yeah, so to make that easier.
But with the different feeding requirements for, say, the different types of cows, it's going to be very easy for people to mess things up quite significantly.
There is so much complexity in now. For people who want to feed single food over the trough, it will be easier to do so. It will be more realistic to do so, but it can complicate stuff up very easy if you really don't know what to do.
And don't do it by backing a huge trailer up, because you're going to want to put lots of different things in.
One thing that we can't do is we cannot make milk, beef, and breeding cattle.
You have to load. I will go and prepare my food for after this.
Yeah, no problem. I will enjoy the silence for 2 minutes, and then I think Disturb has to hop up anyway.
Yeah.
So we cannot split up in milk, beef, and breeding. Yes, we can split up, but not the way we wanted to. There was a little misunderstanding between Timo and me with the increasing of the animal types that we can put in a stable now, in a husbandry now. We can have, for example, Holstein for milk. We can have whatever you want for beef, and you can have whatever you want for breeding. But the problem is to adjust the feeding to them is impossible the way we wanted to do it, because you can put a Holstein into beef productions if they don't give enough milk. It's done regularly in real life. But for the feeding, it still is a milk cow. It will still produce milk. And the other way around, the breeding cows, they the calf will stay with the cow for a certain amount of time, will get no additional food, what other cows will have. And when you separate them and give them into the beef production, they would have to make a change in the feeding. But we can't do that. So that means we have milk cows that produce milk. We have beef cattle that produce also also calf, but has no milk production. There will be a necessity for seaming them. That means you can for example buy the semen. You can have a bull as a requirement, or you have the requirement that you be active, have a bull, or do the seaming. And so this will be all separated and very, very fine-tuned, so to say. But the third kind is not possible as I thought it would be.
Yeah. But so you're essentially going to there'll be a representation of calves staying with the mother and having the mother's milk for a period before you then move them out and start feeding them.
Yeah. TerraLife and Maze Plus, as Disturb said, are totally different things, and TerraLife will have real life numbers. The Lance and Prezi from a German streaming group called Ackerlüt, so basically field people. This is a streaming group. They play ultra realistic. They have spreadsheets and all that stuff. They have the Discord linked where the contractor can get contracts, and so they are doing it totally super realistic. And Prezi is still working. He's much younger than me. He's working in real life contracting and teaching and all that stuff. So he has the actual numbers, and he helps us with doing so that everything is really fitting. And yes, so you can make money.
Pete, only if you're very, very brave can you milk the bull.
No, only if you're very, very stupid. Because bulls are different than you are, Pete. You might like it. They don't.
But for what he's actually asking for, I don't think we're implementing that.
For Pete, only for Pete. And then with a splash on the wall. Here is Pete.
It was Pete. It's an interesting idea, but not for what we're doing now.
Sorry, what?
Being able to sell semen from the bulls.
No, selling not. You pay the seeming institute, so to say, for or you have a bull.
Yeah.
So the other way around.
I'm sure it can be very profitable if you've got a high quality pedigree bull to sell its product.
But you must have variations in the cow types. That one type is. Then you have to measure it, and it's
that's the 102nd feature.
No, that's the no and never feature. Like with the ingredients in the feeding.
Yeah.
If you start having academic an academic hour before feeding even starts, that's when you lose most people.
Yeah.
So this is really something that you should not do, that we would not do, and that we don't want to have. DZP, servus, grüezi. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, he's basically coming to the right topic. Our Dutch friends. If for the English translation, milking.
On that note,
Yeah, you have to hop up.
Yeah.
Off, yeah.
it's good to be back.
Yeah, next week, promised.
Yep.
Oh,
One-
parking brake
one-
again.
One of us will be.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I would
Yeah.
it's just to say the warranty that it will be there.
Yep.
So if you, I mean, the weather is meant to be. Whoa, the weather is meant to be very hot next week. So it could be good for your migraine and stuff, but just the probability that I won't have a migraine maybe. So it should be possible for me to stream anyways.
Mine is not strictly weather related, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see a neurologist.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant, because next week should be a stable weather line, so that I won't have any migraine.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, so this is what I meant. So I should be able to stream anyways.
Cool. Well, I will see you all next week.
And we will talk.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of whatever Paul does for however long he keeps going.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. The farm sim makes so much fun at the moment. It's so much fun. So much fun.
It's good that you're enjoying playing it.
Yeah, I have to feed the animal, by the way, so you're just missing the feeding now.
Ah.
Dang it.
And I've put away my analysis kit as well.
Have a good one. Sleep well.
Cool.
Get well.
Bye.
So, Rainer's preparing his food so he comes back well fed. Meanwhile, I'm managing to get the compost elsewhere. I was not very professional what I did here. Holy moly. So guys, what do you want to talk about? Should we start now with the real spoilers? With the real topics? Or... There should be so many questions from you guys. Release date is so often announced on Christmas this year. Christmas this year is planned that the HORSCH map, the Eifler Land and the Alpenflair map are released on ModHub.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, welcome back. Well fed, right?
No, I had to put my stuff in the oven.
Ah, okay, so not in the mouth, just in the oven for the mouth later then.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you put the cutter from the harvester already on the trailer?
Yes.
Ah, so I could really drive back the harvester then.
You could.
I want to, because it's fun driving that thing. I'm not sure on how much you need there on the field. But we can afterwards, if you want to, we can spread some compost at your field too. Or is it too early?
Don't know. I didn't plan on making too long anymore because I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, we don't have to. It's just here that you load up the rest. I meant that we take it from here, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Or you wanted to do it with your own spreader?
I don't have a spreader anymore, so.
Okay, nice.
Because I want to get rid of the I want to get rid of the big spreader, and I'm coming around with an even bigger one to do compost.
Yeah, but compost is it's lightweight and it's making total sense too. We you remember the spreader that we used last time, right?
Yeah.
Basically, this is the spreader that we use for everything, for chicken manure, for Klärschlamm, for compost, and it's a pain in the ass doing compost with this one, because you basically go up the field and one line and it's empty. So that means if we were compost spreading for the wheel loader driver, in that case me, it was very stressful. It can happen that you have 16 hours of constantly loading, going to another field, loading. Because he's so fast, and yeah, he can have a meal and whatever while spreading, because he's just driving straight. But you on the wheel loader, you have no hand empty to, or even a study place where you can have a cup of coffee or something like that. So it's really, I mean, with this modern wheel loader it should be possible, but with the old one it was kind of impossible. All 3 maps at Christmas, yes, that's the plan. Because I think otherwise we could not explain Giants why we have these supporting mods on ModHub if it would be only for 1 map. It will be for 10 maps, so... Niedersachsen Gaming, moin! Ach, den Schmitz und Drescher. But then the FA Discord will explode at Christmas when all the questions come. No, there will be a ticket system, and you will get straight to the homepage of TerraLife then.
Christmas holidays, Christmas holidays. Going on vacation. Is Disturbed off already?
Yeah. Wait, I have to get off. Have I? Do I? I cannot open the door, why? Thank you.
Kashi sitzt erstmal wieder zusammen.
I cannot open. Oh, I can. Auf und ab und auf. Aua!
Läuft der direkt vom Schlepper vorbei.
Normalerweise war donnerstags immer der englische Stream. Der ist jetzt ein paar Wochen ausgefallen, weil Disturb mal krank war, ich war mal krank. Und heute ist der erste englische Stream wieder. Aber I'm not sure on how many English viewers are still here, or if we should switch to German for the last half hour. So are there any English folks still listening, or might we switch to German?
Normally, Disturbed would host the English streams.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And because of health issues and stuff, we didn't do an English stream for a few weeks. So now Paul decided to jump in on hosting duties.
Yeah,
That's
back
why
to
we are
back
non-
back
That's why
to
we English today.
back to the regulars. More German isn't possible.
Der kleine Schelm ist ein Widerpost.
Ich liebe das. Ich liebe dich, ne?
Der kleine Schelm ist ein Widerpost.
hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Ich weiß gar nicht, was der da im Deutschen sagt.
Das weiß ich auch nicht. Riecht nach
Andererseits
Hamster.
andererseits weiß ich wieder nicht, was der Schelm ist, ein kleiner Widerpost in Englisch ist.
So, we have to rewatch. Muss man nach.
Ja, definitely.
Yeah, this will be on YouTube, yeah.
Ritter der Kokosnuss bzw. Holy Grail habe ich auf DVD.
Galliper says English. Pete says switch to German. 13 Power is sitting under the Christmas tree. So we can do Dinglish.
Ding.
So if there are Germans here who got German questions, go ahead, ask in German. If there are English people here, questions in English are also welcome. No, it was a couple of weeks ago. I decided to give the English Thursday to Disturb because I couldn't really manage to do an English stream and explaining stuff in a foreign language with heavy migraine. It was kind of impossible for me. Disturb is the English ambassador anyways for us, so I thought I'd give him some traffic on his channel with this. But then he and me, we synced in migraine, so we both couldn't do the streams. So and I got a lot of private messages on when and how the English streams were back, so I decided that I will do it today. I can very good speak English. Oh ja, Carbokalk hier, ne? Danke, Schnacki.
My English is not the yellow from the egg. With me is not good sherry eating.
No, bitte, please don't. Das hatten wir schon bei den ersten English-Streams. No. No. So.
You think you can duck with me on the woodway, my friend?
Help! I need somebody, help! Just anybody, help! Oh. Streckenhaus, moin!
Ich blieb wie platt. Ich glaube, zum Teil würde ich dich sogar verstehen, wenn du platt schreiben oder sprechen würdest.
Aqua, moin! More Runaways. More English for Runaways, ja. Das fortgeschrittene Englisch ist... Oh, da hinten steht der Honig noch.
English for Insiders, Englisch für Reingefallene.
Was für uns geht? Ja, bis jetzt war Englisch-Stream.
So, da ist die Karre doch noch fast leer geworden hier. Auf dem letzten Stückchen. Sind nur noch 8000 drin.
Is FS22 servers down in multiplayer? No, we're playing multiplayer.
Yeah, but we are on the servers in 3 and something hours. So I don't know how the situation is at the moment. I lost connection once tonight.
Yeah.
But I could join back instantly, so no problems there.
Oh, you're from Norway. Greetings to Norway. Welcome.
Apropos Norwegen, die Karte vom Ola kam heute, ne?
Yeah. The map from Ola is props to him for having this idea, for making it happen. It's really nice, and I think it's for console too, so it should be a very good addition to the game.
Tja, wie früher im Sandkasten mit Trecker spielen.
Yeah, it's such a simple idea, but
Ja, irgendwie hatte die halt noch
Ja.
vor ihm.
and he's got the voice-over voice. That's also nice. He can do his own voiceovers. That was really cool.
Ach, das in dem Trailer war er selbst?
Ja.
Es klang irgendwie anders, als ich ihn aus dem Voice gewöhnt war.
Nee, das
Das
war,
ist wahrscheinlich dann die Nachbearbeitung und sich das Mühe geben mit Sprecherstimme und so.
ja gut, ich könnte mir auch etwas mehr Mühe geben beim Sprechen und eine ganz andere Stimme zutage legen, aber wir sind ja hier in einem Livestream und da möchten wir das ja natürlich nicht haben. Wir sind nicht bei der Tagesschau. I mean, if you're just doing 2 or 3 sentences, you can do so. But having it all over the stream, it's much too. Nah, I'm too old for this shit. The good thing is if you change your microphone, like it happened with me back in the English streams, in the American streams, I changed from headphone to the good microphone, and when I came back after weeks, they didn't recognize me because you have such a deep voice now. What happened? I just changed the microphone. Der ist der Traffic Jam. Da ist Verkehrsmarmelade. Entschuldigung, der musste jetzt auch mal sein.
Wobei Jam ja eigentlich Konfitüre.
Ja, aber
Wobei Verkehrskonfitüre irgendwie auch noch lustiger klingt als Verkehrsmarmelade.
oh Jesus Maria und my Usebetter hier. Greetings from East Frisia. Bodjuk, moin. Pete, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. So if not the world goes down next week, next Thursday, English streams will be back. Leute. We didn't talk about the new DLC, the upcoming Premium Edition. Aber ich bin mal einfach ganz dreist und schreibt mal drunter. Leute, kommentiert mal, was denkt ihr, wie TerraLife das noch verbessern wird. Caramel, thank you for your follow. Oh. Nee, doch nicht. Ich dachte, du hättest vor dem Tank geparkt, aber hast nicht vor dem Tank geparkt.
Nein.
Wir stellen immer nur auf den eigenen Höfen uns in den Weg. Jetzt muss ich aber mal fragen, weil ich weiß jetzt... War Sam heute dabei oder war er nicht dabei?
Nein, der war nicht da.
Ach nee, der hatte gefragt, oder?
Ja. Und ich glaube, als du dann gesagt hast, dass Disturb dabei ist, hat er wahrscheinlich gedacht, okay, dann... Und als ich dann auch geschrieben habe, dass ich dabei bin, hat er gesagt, okay, dann hat er ja wahrscheinlich genug Gesellschaft.
Hey, what map are you playing? This is the...
Ostseeküste.
Yes, but there's a... Doesn't it mean Baltic Sea map? But Baltic Sea can...
It's called Ostseeküste on the English map as well.
Okay, so Ostseeküste. It's Ostseeküste from Taker LS from ModHub, but it's heavily modified because our TerraLife stuff is on here. I wanna fill up. Tankt er denn nicht? Der Mod neben der... Wie nah musstest du dran fahren? Zum Tanken mit dem Drescher?
Ich habe mich einfach daneben gestellt, aber es dauert halt ewig, weil... Es dauert halt ewig. Weil wegen diesem Nachtank-Mod mit der verringerten Tankgeschwindigkeit.
Tankt er denn auch, wenn er aus ist?
Mal schon, wenn er im Trigger stehen lässt.
Oh ja, ist am Tanken, siehst du. Der Mod daneben heißt Combine Experience, ist auch vom Mod Hub. Talking about jam or jam reminds me always about the joke, what's the difference of peanut butter and jam? And that in German this joke is just nonsense. Yes, because I don't get it. What's the difference of peanut butter and jam? Hi, heißt du Paul? Ja. Paul rückwärts. Fabi, grüß dich. Oh, Aqua, just explain which TV series. Maybe I get it then. Or Rainer will get it, because he knows a lot of stuff that I don't watch. So, we complement each other well. How I Met Your Mother. Rainer?
Didn't watch it.
No. This week everything is different. Modell Eicher gets a quote. We both don't get a quote.
Stuff like How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, 2.5 Men, it all went, all passed me by.
Humvee, hey. So I guess, no, Sam wouldn't know it either.
How I Met Your Mother, wie ich deine Mutter zu Matt machte.
Wie ich deine Mutter in den Fleischwolf warf, hm?
Wie ich deine Mutter zu Matt machte. So.
Hey, hier ist ein Maiskolben auf dem Reifen drauf. Ist das geil oder ist das geil? Da ist echt ein Maiskolben drauf. So, do you bring back the wheel loader or the tractor?
Ich bin jetzt gerade noch mit dem Traktor unterwegs, weil ich bei mir noch den Kompost hinfahre, den Rest.
That means the wheel loader is free.
Yep.
Okay, then I will get the wheel loader. Hoppala. I always forget that the Track IR is only that good if you cover the LEDs with your hand. It doesn't work anymore. Eine Wurst auf dem Reifen wird auch keinen Sinn ergeben. Nee, aber ich habe das noch nie gesehen, dass eine Frucht auf dem Reifen war. Das ist speziell Mais. Wahrscheinlich hat er eine besonders harte Karkasse für Körnermais zu dreschen. Ich gehe mal davon aus, dass es tatsächlich Sinn ergibt, dass das da drauf ist. Ich habe es nur noch nie gesehen. Oh. We have to repressurize. Yeah, I mean, that's the first time that it is not wandering off. The bale trailer was wandering and now it's fixed at the wall.
Deiner wandert nicht.
Nee, deiner wandert nicht. Deiner steht da hinten auch noch immer da.
Kann sagen, ich habe meine beiden gerade mit den Zweiachser und den Dreiachser voll bei mir auf dem Hof stehen. Die bewegen sich kein Stück. Ich frage mich nicht, was ich da gemacht habe.
Was hast du da gemacht?
Ich kam heute wieder übrigens, die Ballenwagen.
Okay. Schlimm?
Ja, nö, Decal, Clip Distance. Ich hatte duplizierten LCN-Text und eine duplizierte Safe-ID für eine Reifenkonfig.
Aber mit dem Decal ist Klassiker, ne?
Und irgendwie ist die Kamera im Shop zu weit weg. Ich habe nur keine Ahnung, wie man das fixt und habe dann direkt mal ein Ticket geschrieben, ob sie mir dann einen Tipp geben können.
Ja.
Weil das hatte ich noch bei keinem Mod, den ich eingesendet habe. Den Zweiachser hatte ich ja so, wie er jetzt ist, mehr oder weniger im 19er schon im Mod hab.
Ja. So, dann gehen wir uns mal den Radlader holen. Oh, oder ist der schon in... Oh, ne, da ist er.
Also Ballenwagen dauert dann noch ein paar Tage.
Ja, ist ja nicht schlimm. Ach so.
Nee, ich dachte jetzt so hier für den Chat. Also.
Nee, ich meine jetzt gerade hier, ach so, mit dem Kompost. Ich dachte, der reicht ja dann für dich ja sogar noch fast, was?
Ich habe jetzt einmal eine Karre voll gemacht. Ich hoffe, das reicht. Ich habe jetzt eigentlich keine Lust, den weiten Weg da hinten hin nochmal zu fahren. Ich befürchte, das wird nichts, weil jetzt ist die Karre schon wieder mehr als halb leer und ich bin einfach ums Feld rum.
Das ist ein Korrekturparameter am Anfang vom Base-Bereich.
Ah, muss ich ja mal gucken. Eventuell mal gucken, was die bei ihren Ballenwagen mal so vergleichbar, so mit diesem FarmTech Dreiachser oder so.
Aber was ich halt echt total cool finde, ist halt wirklich der Decal. Ich glaube, das hatten wir...
Ja, also ich dachte ja eigentlich, dass der die Clip Distance von dem Parent übernimmt halt.
Ja.
Aber dass das neuerdings auf 50 runtergesetzt wird, das war mir auch neu.
Oh, ja, das letzte Mal haben wir noch 300, ne?
Ja, und deshalb hatte ich da auch nichts gemacht, weil ich habe gedacht, ja, okay, die Components sind alle auf 300, das sollte passen und ja.
Ja gut, dann lasse ich den hier doch mal stehen, dann kann ich ja meine Rundbällchen kann ich ja dann fahren.
Ja, ich glaube, ich muss aber den Rest auch noch aufladen.
Dann lasse ich das Ding da stehen. Dann,
Obwohl, so weit zu fahren ist es ja auch nicht. Der Schlepper fährt ja einigermaßen schnell.
Die ist nicht langsam.
Außerdem fährt er sich auch ganz schön. Das ist also auch noch okay.
Ich könnte jetzt überlegen, was hat man gesagt? 55 Ballen waren das, ne?
Mhm.
Ich könnte jetzt mit dem Autolot fahren, ne? Das wäre ja mal so... Davidek! Grüße nach Italien zurück. Greetings back to Italy.
Dreizylinder, wenn du den Ballenwagen haben möchtest, sag Bescheid.
Bei DZP weiß man nie, ob der Real Life meint oder, ne?
Ja, ja. Klar, wenn er den zum Spielen haben will, soll er Bescheid sagen. Kriegen wir schon hin.
So, ich muss hier irgendwo... Habe ich den denn jetzt stehen? Irgendwo...
Herbie hat den ja auch schon.
Verdammt, wo habe ich den denn jetzt stehen? Gucken wir mal dezent hier auf dem Hof, ob hier der Trecker rumsteht. Wahrscheinlich nicht. Dann gucken wir mal, ob
mit dem Bumper vorne dran, das passt aber auch gerade so beim Einlenken mit den großen Reifen, ne?
Ja.
Ich meine, gut, die Reifen an sich passen gerade so.
Ja. Oh, ich habe ihn gefunden.
Schleift sich frei. Mit dann immer so lustige Geräusche beim Kotflügel beim Fahren.
Nee, ich finde, es passt. Ja, wir haben schon engere Sachen gehabt.
Ich finde das lustig, wenn du so von der Seite drauf guckst, denkst du, der hat was weiß ich, wie breite Reifen hinten drauf und dann guckst du so, ach nee, so breit sind die gar nicht.
Eieiei. Nee, die sind halt nur, haben viel Luft, ne? Sie können viel walgen.
Okay.
Die Reifen hatten die bei uns auf dem CVT drauf, ein Nachbar. Der hat mit dem 5er Flug hat der mit 0,59 Bar geflügt. Ey, die sind unten breit geworden, da hättest du frühstücken drauf können, ne?
Ja, du kannst hier auch noch, du kannst einstellen, dass das weiter als 0,8 Bar runtergeht, nur das mag der Shader nicht so gerne.
Ja, das ist auch unnötig, weil die dann so... Ja, irgendwo habe ich denn die Gabel hingestellt? Ja, die müssen wir schon mitnehmen.
Ein Karren noch könnte reichen.
Ich habe mir eine Gabel verloren. Gabel? Ich spiele jetzt gerade mit dem Reifenskript herum. Ja, ich baue das im Moment in alles Mögliche ein, weil das mit dem Soil Compaction Anteil
Das wird noch wichtig werden.
wird das extrem wichtig werden. Falls du das nicht mitbekommen hast, TerraLife bekommt ja halt Bodenverdichtung anhand von Reifendruck, Gewicht, Feuchtigkeit, Pflanze, die draufsteht, Art der Arbeit, die du machst.
Ja, stimmt, der 3-Zylinder-Power macht ja erstmal Silage, der war ja gestern Gras spekulieren.
Und das heißt, die dann natürlich das Reifenskript verbaut haben, haben es leichter. Aber für die, die es nicht verbaut haben, kommt halt ein Kompressor, dass du das halt bei jedem Fahrzeug machen kannst, weil jeder hat ja zum Beispiel auch kein RDA verbaut und da macht man es dann halt hergebracht, wie früher. Luft ablassen und am Ende von der Feldarbeit wieder drauf.
Schraubenzieher ins Ventil.
Boah, das dauert so lange mit der Luft ablassen. Ja, nimm Schraubenzieher. Das ging aber schnell. Pump mal wieder auf. Nee, das geht nicht. Warum nicht? Ja, ich habe den Schraubenzieher in den Reifen gestochen. Farmer Chris, danke für den Follow. Thank you for den Follow. Nee, das wird technisch verbaut. Das wird eine richtige Relevanz haben. Bei den Fendt, bei den größeren, neueren Fendt ist das ja von Vorteil, da hast du Vari-Grip, da musst du nicht die ganze Verschlauchung haben. Aber die anderen bekommen halt auch die Verschlauchung drauf. Dann wird es so wie im 17er mit dem Soil Compaction Mod, ja, das ist richtig.
Hat der eine Liftachse, der Abschiebewagen? Okay, dann sah das gerade wegen dem Boden so komisch aus, dass er die vordere Achse angehoben hatte.
Ja, ich musste die Attacher-Höhe einstellen. Weil ich habe denen noch unterschiedliche Reifen verbaut und manche sind was kleiner im Durchmesser, andere was größer und je nachdem wie hast du dann schon mal eine Achse in der Luft. Ich musste die auch neu drauf tun, weil ich mich mit den Vehicle-Types vertan habe. Ich muss die wahrscheinlich jetzt einzeln machen, weil du kannst die ja wechseln, halt zum Streuer, zum Überladewagen.
Ja, ja.
Und das hat nicht so ganz funktioniert, wie es sollte. Und dann habe ich das so gemacht, dass ich die wieder einzeln benutzen kann. Im Moment ist dann jetzt nur optisch der Schlauch da dran, aber... Oh, no, ey. Der ist ein bisschen lang hier. Müssen wir ein bisschen nachhelfen. Ja. Träumerle, du. Ach nee, ich wollte eigentlich nicht mehr an Fahrzeugen rumkaspern. Ja, brauchst du ja nicht. Brauchst ja nicht. Du musst ja keine RDA verbauen. Für die Fahrzeuge, die keine RDA verbaut haben, nimmst du den Kompressor und dann gehst du mit der Pistole an das Ventil und dann lässt du Luft ab oder pumpst Luft drauf. Dauert halt nur länger als bei einer vollwertigen RDA. Kannst du dann manuell machen. Im Prinzip, wer den Soil Compaction Mod von Wops 1017er kennt, wird das Funktionsprinzip geben, nur wir werden keinen Wobster 700 Kompressor dazu machen. Und unser
Ja, nochmal
eigenes
schnell
Ding.
aufbauen.
Jo. Cycleback, alles klar reingehauen. So it will be basically the return of the soil compaction mod. Just new written. Ja, das kommt direkt dazu. Das ist bei TerraLife mit dabei. Ihr habt dann den Kompressor und damit könnt ihr das machen. Funktioniert dann halt mit jedem Reifen in jedem Fahrzeug. Und die Tire Pressure verbaut haben, die können es halt dann schneller machen, weil das ja dann schneller geht damit. Genau. Das kann man dann manuell machen. Das war jetzt auch lustig. Jetzt habe ich mir die Gabel gesucht und habe einen Autoloader-Anhänger dabei. Wieder ein typischer Ich. Schonschein. Hier liegt der Carbokalk.
Wieder
Ui,
da.
ui. Ich sagte gerade schon, jetzt habe ich die Ballengabel gesucht, ne? Die Ballengabel jetzt mit und habe einen Autoloaderhänger da hinten dran. Kann man mal machen. Ja, es kommen viele Sachen in TerraLife rein, die es so von der Idee her schon mal gab, aber halt auf ganz viele LS-Titel verteilt, ne? Also Soil Mod, Soil Compaction Mod, Tire Pressure, Seasons und ganz viele Sachen. Und das ist ja das, was dann zu dem ganzen anderen Kram halt es so furchtbar schwierig macht, abzuschätzen, was das für eine Performance dann kostet. Das ist ja kein dummer Spruch, auch wenn sich das dumm anhört. Aber TerraLife wird wirklich die umfangreichste Modifikation, die der LS so bislang gesehen hat. Das ist wirklich nun mal definitiv so. Also ich gehe mal davon aus, dass mit Sicherheit so Sachen wie Cosplay oder so halt weitaus mehr und schwierigere Programmierarbeit waren oder so. Aber das ist halt ein Bereich, ne? Und wir gehen jetzt halt auf alle Bereiche. Das ist halt so furchtbar schwierig. Jetzt geht das hier wieder los. Warum macht er das eigentlich manchmal? Warum ist er dann hier so... Warum meint er hier irgendwie aus einem anderen Winkel? Wenn man die schwierigen Stellen hat, wird es nochmal zäh, weil dann die Fleißarbeit kommt. Mit zurückgesetzten am Z mit dem Abladen, das ist gut möglich. Wusste ich nicht, dass man es machen muss, dann könnte ich ja eigentlich... Warte, dann muss ich erstmal das. Lass mal gucken, da kannst du recht haben. Da habe ich aber auch nie dran gedacht. Müsste er jetzt dann eigentlich laden, ne? Ach, ich bin zu blöd für Auto. Ich bin zu blöd für Autoload, ey. Das muss man auch erstmal können. So, warte, ich muss das jetzt nochmal hier abladen. So. Unload Bales hier und dann Z für zurücksetzen. So, und jetzt muss ich B drücken und dann müsst ihr laden. Ja, passt es nicht. Muss man erstmal können. Zu blöd für Autoloader zu sein. Vorsicht mit dem Überladeskript. Oh! Überlädt er dann auch zu viel Ballen? Ach, jetzt... Ah, das würde das erklären, warum ich mal auf dem LKW dann oben noch mehr drauf hatte. Und dann hängt sich das Spiel auf. Ja, Moment, dann machen wir mal ganz kurz. Wir speichern mal ganz kurz. Save Game. Zwei, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Mal leicht reindrehen und dann noch ein paar Bällchen bekommen. Ja komm, das reicht dann auch so. Müssen wir eh zweimal fahren. Also ich muss sagen, ich war erst nicht so interessiert an TerraLife, aber jetzt, nachdem ich das gehört habe, finde ich es mega nice. Das Problem ist halt, dass das ist einfach zu viel, um immer wieder erklären zu können, was alles drin ist. Weil wir halt aber auch erst wissen, wenn wir in die Betas gehen, was denn alles wirklich auch miteinander im Multiplayer dann funktioniert. Allein der ganze Kram um die Feuchtigkeit, das Verrotten, die Bodenverdichtung, der random Wildschaden, der random Unwetterschaden, der ganze Kram alleine ist schon ziemlich heavy. Dann haben wir ein komplett neues Wachstumssystem mit viel, viel mehr Wachstumsstufen pro Jahr. Dann haben wir neue Wachstumsphasen, Pflanzenwachstumsstufen. Wir haben anstatt der visuellen 4 bzw. der technischen 8 haben wir 31 Wachstumsstufen pro Pflanze. Neue Tiere, alle, also es ist halt die ganzen Düngesachen mit Stickstoff, Phosphor, Kalium und dem ganzen Kram. Oh, hier steht Wasser auf der Wiese. Okay. Ein richtiger See. Und das halt alles zusammen wird halt nachher... Nee, Feuchtigkeit, Bewässerung nicht. Mhm. Wir müssen erstmal eine Basis haben, dass überhaupt die Feuchtigkeit wieder relevant ist. Das heißt, wir machen für diesen LS so viel wie es geht, was noch performant läuft. Und TerraLife wird ja weiterlaufen. Das ist ja ein lang anhaltendes Projekt, also das geht ja dann noch im nächsten LS weiter. Nur dafür muss erstmal die Basis geschaffen sein, dass du Feuchtigkeit und den ganzen Kram drin hast. Und dann kann man das weiter ausbauen. Das ist genau wie mit den Schädlingen und Krankheiten und so. Das kannst du jetzt noch nicht machen, weil erstmal dafür andere Sachen drin sein müssen, wo wir jetzt aber noch nicht wissen, ob wir die jetzt schon reinmachen können, ob wir so viel Platz haben.
Und ich sehe jetzt schon kommen, Timo macht animierte Kartoffelkäfer.
Mhm. Die ganze Überarbeitung von Precision Farming ist ja auch schon so eine Sache für sich. Das ist ja alles im Precision Farming nachher mit drin, die Soil Compaction, die mehr Nährstoffe, also Stickstoff, Phosphor, Kali und der ganze Kram, das ist da alles mit drin. Und die Feuchtigkeit und das ist viel, es ist wirklich viel, es ist wirklich, wirklich viel. Und da muss man halt dann einfach den Punkt finden, wo man sagt, okay, geil wäre das und das und das und das auch noch, aber noch geiler wäre das, was wir jetzt haben. Fertig am Laufen, stabil, zu Weihnachten released und dann kann man in Ruhe auf den nächsten hinarbeiten. Hab vor ein paar Tagen mit einer Freundin Jäger gesprochen, Wildschäden durch Schwarzwild tritt mittlerweile ganzjährig auf, weil die auch ganzjährig werfen. Katastrophe, ja. Also die ganzen Bodengeschichten macht ihr auch so über so Layer-Dateien wie Steine und so weiter. Also ihr werdet euch nachher in den Menüs zurechtfinden, weil wir das, wie gesagt, an Precision Farming auch angepasst haben, beziehungsweise integriert haben. Da kann ich jetzt aber noch nicht so viel zu spoilern, weil das gerade im Moment in einer sehr heißen Phase ist. Es kann sein, dass da noch ganz interessante Sachen dazukommen. Und das wäre halt schade, das zu spoilern, wenn man dann nachher sagen müsste, nee, kommt doch nicht. Und ich freue mich schon über eine geänderte Kalktextur. Ja, bei uns ist nicht nur die Kalktextur geändert, das ist auch ein anderer Kalk, ne? Das hat nichts mit dem kohlensauren Kalk hier, dem Futterkalk zu tun, den wir haben. Das hat nichts mit dem Kalk zu tun, der MLS ist. Das ist Carbokalk, der kommt aus der Zuckerfabrik. Musste ich gestern ein bisschen schmunzeln, als Schnacki das erzählte, dass es bei denen das auch gibt. Der dann auch so ein bisschen süßlich riecht und so ein bisschen gelblich ist. Und der Kalk wird ja benutzt, um den Zucker aus den Rüben zu waschen. Und dann fährst du halt deine Rüben zur Fabrik und zurück nimmst du den Kalk mit. Unser Team, wir sind jetzt 25 Leute plus Castor und Floi plus Agrardesign Austria. Die halt Maschinen und so weiter übernehmen und halt mit Alpenflair auch eine Map übernehmen. Aber irgendwann werden da keine neuen Funktionen mehr. Wenn ihr beispielsweise die Grundfunktionen für Schadinsekten zur Verfügung stellt, müsste man das ja gut erweitern können, oder nicht? Ja, aber du musst das ja auch, es muss aber auch funktionieren. Du brauchst aber für diese Insekten brauchst du aber erstmal ein viel kleineres Raster auf der Karte, weil du willst ja nicht, dass auf einen Kilometer auf einmal überall Blattläuse sind. Das tritt ja partiell auf. Mit der Feuchtigkeit im Boden und alles auch. Die Nährstoffe im Boden, das muss ja alles klein gerastert sein. Und dann musst du auch Abfragen haben, wie natürlich bei der Bodenverdichtung die ganzen Abfragen, was fährt drüber, wie breit ist der Reifen, wie feucht ist der Boden, wie schwer ist das Fahrzeug. Und das funktioniert ja ein paar tausend Mal pro Sekunde wird das ja abgefragt.
Ach, wie schwer ist das Fahrzeug, wird auch noch lustig, wenn dann mal wieder irgendwer seine Gewichte nicht richtig eingestellt hat.
Oh ja. Und dann kommt die Fruchtzerstörung ja auch noch dazu, die fragt ja auch noch jede Menge ab. Und das Wachstumssystem fragt jede Menge ab. So, und das alles muss erstmal in der Basis da sein und darauf kann man dann Sachen wie Schädlinge aufbauen. Wo fahr ich denn? Ich wollte das Zeug doch verkaufen.
Ich weiß das nicht.
Oh Mann, ey. Ein starker Prozessor, ja, bedingt. Die Server-Hardware, die wird gefragt sein. Und das Backend. Wenn die da nur Lulli-Fulli für PS4 haben, ne? Und dann wird es halt auch, also TerraLife wird mit Sicherheit der erste Mod auf dem Mod-Hub sein, der eine Mindestvoraussetzung an Hardware haben wird. Sowas musst du ja nicht mehr 1000 Mal pro Sekunde abfragen. Du hast ja Zeitpunkte, zum Beispiel wenn die Wachstumswelle durchläuft. Wenn du mit einem Rad fährst, dann fragt er jede Sekunde andauernd ab, wo ist er, was ist da drunter, und dann muss er ja einen Wert abgeben. Und das darf ja nicht permanent den Wert immer weiter erhöhen, sondern er muss ja immer abfragen, was ist da für ein Wert, dann was gebe ich für einen Wert weiter, und das ja für jeden Zentimeter, den du voranfährst. Und mit der Wachstumswelle, ja, wer sich daran erinnert, das war im Seasons, im 19er, wenn da die Unkrautwelle durchlief, dann stand auch gern mal das Multiplayer-Spiel. Und das war nur eine Sache. Bei uns sind es aber 64 Pflanzen und noch ganz viele andere Bitmaps, die dann abgeglichen werden müssen. Dann die ganzen High-Types müssen abgeglichen werden, die Feuchtigkeit muss abgeglichen werden. Das ist halt einfach, glaube mir, das ist nicht ohne. Niedersachsen Gaming, das wissen wir dann, wenn wir in den Betas sind. Vorher wissen wir das nicht. Und die ganzen Sachen, das musste ich ja jetzt auch lernen, wenn es jetzt nicht ums Rad geht, sondern wenn es darum geht, irgendeine Stelle im Acker, das muss ja auch gespeichert werden. Weil wenn du dann vom Server gehst und kommst wieder auf den Server drauf, dann soll das ja auch immer noch so sein. Und dein Mitspieler, mit dem muss es ja auch synchronisiert werden. Und dafür...
das böse Wort wieder gesagt.
Synchronisieren oder Mitspieler?
Nee, synchronisieren. Da gibt es jetzt wieder böse Flashbacks an die Mais Plus Tests.
Ja. Oh ja. Vielleicht lohnt sich dann ein Server als SP-Spieler zum Auslagern. Ja, wie gesagt, das wissen wir halt erst, wenn wir die in den Betas sind. Dann können wir halt wirklich genauer sagen. Also es ist ja nicht so, dass wir jetzt so programmieren, als was kostet die Welt, sondern das ist ja halt auch der Vorteil, wenn man in Sachen reingucken darf, wie halt von Wobster oder von Rakin, die sich ja damals auch schon Gedanken gemacht haben zur Synchronisation. Ne, wenn man sich da halt inspirieren lassen darf, das hilft schon ungemein. Aber trotzdem müssen die ganzen Sachen ja neu geschrieben werden und dann ist es ein anderer LS und es muss ja auch alles dann passen. Das ist, was viele Leute unterschätzen. Es ist halt nicht mal eben so, ach ja, dann machen wir das, dann mach doch das auch noch dabei. Aber warum machst du das denn nicht auch noch dabei? Weil es einfach nicht geht. Manche Sachen gehen halt nicht. Und wenn man dann sagt, ja, wir haben 100 Feature, und dann kommt dann einer, ja, warum hast du das 101. denn nicht? Dann ist dann manchmal sehr schwer zu ertragen. Ich programmiere beruflich, ich bin da auch ein wenig drin. Aber alles, was nicht mit dem Fahren zu tun hat, lässt sich ja auch gut aufteilen, dass die Performance etwas gleichmäßiger belastet wird. Und das mit den Speichern, wenn man einfach eine 2D-Map nehmen würde, mit einem Zahlenwert für Ja, das, Aqua. Aber wir reden hier nicht von einer Map. Giants hat nicht umsonst gewisse Bits hart gecodet, dass nicht mehr Bits da sind und so weiter. Weil wenn du eine größere Bitmap zur Verfügung stellst, dann muss dafür auch Speicher bereitgestellt werden. Und diesen Speicher bereitstellen können zum Beispiel die alten Konsolen nicht. Das heißt, bei Sachen, die auch auf Konsole sind, wie Precision Farming, kannst du diese Limitationen nicht rausnehmen. Und kannst du diese Limitationen nicht rausnehmen, kannst du dann nur noch ein eigenes Precision Farming schreiben. Und dann kannst du auch nicht unendlich die Bits erhöhen. Ich sehe schon den ersten Beta-Stream, 1 Stunde Standbild. Ey, wenn wir beim ersten Beta-Stream überhaupt ein Bild bekommen. Ne, wenn wir überhaupt ein Bild bekommen. Wenn wir überhaupt ein Bild bekommen, sind wir doch schon froh, oder?
Ich warte eigentlich noch auf so eine Situation wie auf der Bergischen im 19er. Dass irgendwo eine Wachstumsstufe durchläuft und auf einmal, wupp, there goes die FPS. Ja.
Dann, was absolut tödlich ist, Macht er. Was absolut tödlich ist, und das sollte man nicht meinen, sind die Tiere, die dargestellt werden. Die Vanilla-Tiere sind so ein großer Performance-Fresser. Und die werden ja noch nicht mal unter den Spielern synchronisiert, die werden ja nur zum Server synchronisiert. Ne? Du kannst ja mit 2 Spielern an der gleichen Stelle stehen und siehst ja nicht die gleichen Kühe.
Nope.
Aber es waren bislang 8 Modelle möglich. Netterweise wurde jetzt auf 32 Modelle erweitert. Ach, du hast Left-Server?
Ja, ich werde mich nämlich jetzt an der Dings und so.
Ja, ich will nur den abladen. Ich will nicht das Ding auf dem Ding stehen lassen, während...
Minge ist ja nicht fair.
Was wollte ich jetzt sagen? Ja, mit den Tieren so. Und wir bringen halt mehr und neue Tiere. Jetzt kann ich den nicht auf Seite tun. Was ist denn hier los? Ey, heute ist nicht mein Tag mit dem Abladen und dem ganzen Kram, ne? Also, glaub mir, wir haben da schon, also, ne, schon einiges. Wieso müssen die überhaupt synchronisiert werden? Naja, wenn du Multiplayer spielst, ist das schon eine feine Sache. Komisch, was habe ich... Ich lasse jetzt einfach mal fallen, dann sind sie auch weg. Mach noch ein bisschen. Weißt du, ob du morgen dabei bist oder nicht? Ich habe für morgen das große...
Ja, das hatte ich gesehen. Ich weiß es noch nicht.
Also wenn du das erklären möchtest, den Jungs, mach das. Wenn du nicht, musst du nicht, ne? Also...
Wo kommt denn? Achso, das ist Gott sei Dank, warum liegt denn ein Ballen? Aber das ist wahrscheinlich von dir noch.
Wo liegt noch ein Ball?
Nee, den du da gerade im Stream hattest, du gerade bei so einen einzelnen Ball noch weggeräumt.
Ja, der ist runtergefallen vom Dingens. So, komm, ich guck noch schnell, ob wir noch wen gerade noch reden können. Jetzt weiß ich gar nicht, ob ich die angezeigt bekomme, wenn ich... Ah ja, komm. Geh mal eine Runde zum Agrarplay. Lasst einfach mal Grüße von Paul da. Und dann sehen wir uns morgen. Und dann hoffe ich, dass nächste Woche Disturbed den englischen Stream wieder macht, dass ich aus der Pitrolle wieder raus bin. Ich bedanke euch auf jeden Fall für die rege Diskussion. Many thanks for all the English listeners. We will see you next week. I hope that Disturbed is streaming next week then. Let's go into the raid. And... Oh, not many. Ja gut, ihr Lieben, dann macht's gut, einen schönen Abend noch, ne? Denkt dran, Grüße von Paul und dann wir sehen uns morgen. Tschüss.
Tschüss.